Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning to be here live for the game, 5:15. What time did you get up? But good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And going to say this right now. Thank you, Jeff Williams. Going to take a quick swig. Grim Plays, big up to you. Big up to you. Di Humphreys, big it. Pickle Kisser, good morning to you, my man. Going to give you a little bit of news, but you're reading it. But for people who are not reading it, got to say, Jeff Williams at Reading. Good afternoon from Reading in Royal Berkshire. Beautiful place. Berkshire. Wonderful countryside. And I got to say, Jeff Williams, one. I am so grateful for you. Everybody, Jeff got in touch and said he was going to go to the Reading-Wycombe game. So we got a guy in this game, yours truly, and we got a guy in that game. And there's only 2 games to start this weekend's games. The rest follow after. But Jeff Williams, big up to you, my friend. That is a massive thing. And, hey, we got a reporter in 2 grounds. How good is that? Cheers. So, looking up, we're going to get to what we need to pretty soon. But I tell you, this is the day. This is the day. Could things be happening? Remember, all season long, I've been saying, we got to stay with Wycombe. Just hang with Wycombe. Just hang with Wycombe and get to the end of the season and get to those 8 games. And excuse me. As you can see, we are there. We're there. We're in the 8. 2 down, 6 to go. This is number 6 or 3 of 6, 3 of 8 per se. But praying home dawn. Good afternoon. Afternoon, Grim. Afternoon. Grim Plays it's afternoon. I know for Di Humphreys it's lunchtime. And for Jeff Williams it's lunchtime. I think for a few other people that are going to be joining us, they'll be here all sorts of times during the day. But going to bring up the screen right now where the guys are warming up, get that all set up so that we're really synced. And we're synced now. We're synced more than we were last game, so I'm quite happy about that. But you got to be careful with what we're doing here because I've got to slide a couple of screens in and out. There you go, buddy. Got it done. And if you noticed, excuse me, there's been a few changes to the set. So if you can see it, you know what it is, but we do things slowly. So we got the game up. The iApp is covering my picture as usual, but hey, no worries, no worries. Okay, Jeff Williams at Reading. Reading 7th versus Wycombe 3rd at the start of the day. Reading going for the playoffs, so we'll be keen to win this. Yeah, absolutely, Jeff, absolutely. We've got a team in Reading, and don't forget, we recently lost 2-0 at Reading, remember? In a game that kind of got away from us, but didn't actually get away from us too much. It was 2 moments. Another penalty, yeah. It's quite ironic. All season long, no real penalty issues anywhere, and we get 2 in close succession. So let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Red Dragons, first of all. Just had a big piece of toast, mate. Oh, I tell you. Lovely peanut butter and bacon. Oof. Elvis Presley would be quite proud of me, I tell you. Peanut butter and bacon to start the day, eh? At 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning. And, hey, big news for Australia. Wrexham's going to Australia in July. Yeah, Matt Boswell down in Australia. PJ, Sydney, get to that game. And all the other Aussies that are on this channel, get to that game. I tell you now, I had such a blast on the Rex tour last summer. It was probably, I would say, amongst the best footballing events I've ever been to. And you know I've been to World Cups. And you know I've been to FA Cups and all sorts of trophies and games around the world. But that Wrexham game was like one of a kind. One of a kind. So my Aussie friends down there, my brother lives in Melbourne. Big up to Big Bruv. But to everybody around the world, if they come to your town, Wrexham put on such a show. I tell you now, such a show. Good morning, D. Scott on the West Coast. For Scott, it is 4:23. He's the earliest viewer. So if you're in the West Coast, Vancouver area, you're the earliest viewers we've got right now, I believe, if my head is spinning the right way on this globe. Remember, it's early in the morning. But I'm watching the Burton team get off the coach. And, you know, they're looking kind of normal. They're not phased. They're signing autographs. They're quite relaxed. But there's not that togetherness that you see with the Wrexham team. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. Hey, wherever you are, we are in. I'm watching Ryan Reynolds now talking to the fans. I said in midweek he needs to turn up for the game. Big man's there. This is great. This is really good. And I don't know about you, but I am really buzzing for this game. I've been buzzing since the pre-game. I'm buzzing every game. And as you noticed, we've got the Popsy. We're going to have some Popsy today. And Agua. Yes, we've got some Agua. So we are set. But the starting lineups, let's get into the starting lineups before we forget about it. Forget about it. Okay. Arthur Okonkwo in net. Maxi Cleworth, number 4. Ian O'Connell, number 5. And Lewis Brunt, number 3. Keeping that same defensive line again. Lovely to see it. And keep the same team. Get the chemistry going. Close down the season with a nucleus of players in the starting lineup with a few additions from the bench. And I tell you what, there's only 6 games where we've got to keep this consistency. 14 points does it. 14 out of 18, I'm telling you, it's done. So we've got to get those points. This is today. This is Burton. This is 3 points you really want to be taking. 21st place against second in the league. Come on, really? Oh, look at that Welsh flag in the crowd. I love that. That dragon just flying high, flying high, flying high in the sky. We'll keep the Welsh flag flying high. We'll keep the Welsh flag flying high. Beautiful, beautiful. The scenes there at the racecourse ground, the Stoke Keras, looking very good. Pitch is wonderful. And if you caught on the drone flyover of Wrexham on this channel, the drone flyover shows you the hydroponics going on the grass and all the coloured lights. And just a little bit. I grow my own veggies. I do. And I have hydroponic lights. I do. And they're pink, just like those lights on Wrexham's football field, making the grass grow. So, just so you know. D. Scott, big early morning for me. Leeds, Burnley, and Sunderland in the Championship. Wrexham and Wycombe in League One, all playing early, buddy. You're going to be a spinning top today. You are totally not going to be able to look left or right for 2 seconds. Good luck on the Leeds, everybody. Scott is a Leeds fan for decades. Also a big Wrexham man, obviously, but he's a big Leeds fan too. And in sharing conversation with Scott, it's just like us. He's in a nervous situation, slightly, where his team is great, Leeds in the Championship. We might play them next year if they don't get promotion, but they will. But hey, this is the time of year when you want to be alive. If your team is still alive at this time of year, you are living. I'm looking at the fourth wall right now, and everybody is looking like they're ready for a great game of football, or as we say in North America, a great game of soccer. But I tell you, fans looking great. Sunny weather. There was a smash this morning outside near to the ground, Stansted Road. It might well be cleared up by now, but there was a smash this morning. Afternoon, Phil J. Weston. Cheers for that. Jeff Williams. Good man. Good man. Come on, let's go. Right. Completing your starting lineups. Getting carried away here. Longman, Dobson, James, Rathbone, James McLean, Rodriguez, and Smith. So again, the nucleus is the same. The boys are coming out here pretty soon. Rex, the mascot, on the side of the field getting ready. Tell you, I feel we're in for a good one. I really do. I've got it in my bones. I feel we are in for a good day. I really do. Big smile on my face. The yapper's working good. It's early in the morning. Grim plays, D. Scott's 22. I think Reading will do it. See, you guys are chatting together. That's beautiful. Grim plays Santa D. Scott 66-29. In case you can't see, I think Reading will do it. It's got a higher percentage to win than Wycombe. Buddy, let's have that. Let's have that. Because I tell you what, we're in a good position. Now, looking at Burton, as the guys are coming out on the field, I'm telling you now, Burton look like they're just coming out for a Sunday bloody stroll. You look Wrexham to the left on the field. Wrexham looks serious. Burton, I tell you, laxy-daisy. I hope they play like that. That would be to Wrexham's advantage. But maybe they're not laxy-daisy. Maybe they're just relaxed. Anyway, Macron in goal. He was in goal last time. Straha, Ama, Godwin, Malif on the defensive. In midfield, Dodgson, Choke, McKinnon, and Lofthouse. Big old player from the days gone by, Nat Lofthouse in history. And Charlie Webster, Jay Larson, and Burrell up front. Burrell and Webster, pretty handy. Burrell's got 8 goals on the season. Webster's got 5. Got to say, Larson, he can do it, but he's not the top guy. And John Bo Varson, yeah, do you remember him from Wrexham? He's there. He's bagged 4 goals since he's been there. He couldn't do a thing at Wrexham, couldn't get anything right. But he goes there, and he's hitting the net. I'm telling you. Interesting. So we are ready to rock and roll. Oh, I tell you. Substitutes for Wrexham, sorry. Thomas O'Connor, Jack Marriott, Callum Burton, Dan Scarr, Stevie Fletcher, Ryan Barnett, Elliot Lee. No Paul Mullin. Again this week. People, don't listen to whatever comes in about Paulie Mullin playing today. All week long, people have been saying he's going to play, and the rumor control was that, yeah. And again, nothing. We're keeping him. We're not selling him. He's ours. Cheers. Whoa. Done in by the cup of tea. The tea takes Stevie down. All righty. Just checking another screen. But good luck, everybody, wherever you are. Up to town. Come on. It's starting right now. Sammy Smith, Jay Rodriguez up front. Burton doing the big hug. Come on, you Reds. Let's have it. Wow. I'm seeing Ollie Rathbone in the background, Lewis Brunt in the background, both boys looking like they're ready for it. Both of them look like they want it. Referee's coming over to break up the love fest with the Burton boys. He's like, come on, break it up, get on the field, let's go. Grim Plays writes, Wrexham Igoretha Pub, and he's literally in there. Despite everything and everyone. Yes, we're still there. Grim Plays writes, Wrexham Igoretha Pub, and he's literally in there. Despite everything and everyone. Yes, we're still there. He's still in there. Absolutely. Okay, set. We're going ready. So thank you, everybody. The referee's blowing the whistle. The game's underway, and we are live. We are live again. Game number 41. Yes, we're getting to the crunch and squeaky bum time. Ball on the edge of the box. We go again. Wrexham fighting for the ball, and the referee blows it down. Yellow man down, writhing in pain. Looks like he just got kicked. Referee's like, come on, get up. You got to love it when you take a smash on the ankle and it's like, it's hurting like a you-know-what. But again, I got to say, we have Jeff Williams in the crowd at Madejski Stadium, Reading. Jeff's going to keep us informed about all what's happening at Reading and Wickham. So thank you again. Big move by Jeff Williams. One. Phil Parkinson on the bench, staring in the sun. Get a pair of shades, Phil. Come on. Very British of you, staring in the sun. Sunglasses, my friend. Sunglasses. Might make you not squint. Okay, here we go. Macron with the ball on the edge of his box. That's the goalkeeper for Burton. Kicks long. Goes over halfway. I'm loving today. Loving this game. Sun's out. Beautiful scenes. And yes, Wrexham's going to Australia this year. July, Max Boswell down in Australia, Melbourne. PJ, get to the game. Throw in, Burton. And I hope you're doing well, everybody, wherever you are. Big love to you. Welcome back. Burton now shimmying the ball on the defensive line, trying to stay in Wrexham's half. Booshed it forward. Nice ball to run onto, but Arthur Okonkwo quite casually, very casually, steps up and cleans up any messes. Surveying around. Taking in the sun, coming up to 2 minutes. Everything's looking good. Yes, Pickle Kisser, let's do this, my man. Come on. Emo hit. Phil J. Weston. I see it, son. Wrexham now, right side. Cleworth going. Yes, he does go long. Good ball into. Should be a free kick. Doesn't win it. Referee's not that kind to Wrexham. We will get our free kicks in the game. Burton going down the line, left side. Halfway into Wrexham's half. Nice play to Longwing. Beautiful tap off. I tell you what, sorry. Nice play by Sammy Smith. Gorgeous looking football field today. If you can't play football on that field, I don't think you could play anywhere. And seeing how we've come through winter and all that chilly cold weather, the field looks in great shape. But again, go back to the drone flyover at this channel, last video released, and you'll see an amazing Stoke Keras drone flight. Ball long now, down the line, right side of the box. Wrexham, pick it up. Shot goes on net, way over the bar. I'm not going to tell you where that went, but it didn't go close. Rodriguez, 2 goals, 2 penalties recently. On form, on fire maybe? Is he on fire? Apparently his experience is what Phil Parkinson is in love with. Absolutely. Cheers. Oh. You got to have tea time in the morning. You have to. I learnt that years ago. Ball long now into Wrexham territory. I tell you what, we're in for a great day. Come on, let's keep this alive. Ollie Rathbone took a big whack there, but he wins the ball. He did take a whack. That's Ollie Rathbone, 100%. Gets stuck in, never stops running, never stops fighting. And it was late as well. Very late. Brunty now to O'Connell. O'Connell now coming over to the left side. Maxi Close now just inside his own half. Has a look. Taps off. Down the line. Dobson. Longman. Oh, that's not going to make it happen. Oh, I tell you what. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. He could have got off with that one. Nice play by Maxi. Unfortunately, it bounces off. Goes for a goal kick. Promising tic-tac-toe move. Dobson. Longman. And Cleworth. Nice move. Nice move. And I'll tell you what, if you didn't notice on that drone flyover, someone tell me where that Welsh Dragon is. What part of the ground is that Welsh Dragon on the outside? You've probably walked past it 1,000 times. But unless you see it from the air, you don't really pay it the respect that it really deserves. Anywho, ball into Wrexham's half. Burton pressing, trying to make something happen. And again, Wrexham, like they've done all season, very composed in defence. That's team defence all across the field. Great ball down the line. Dobson running right. Slides the ball inside. Well played by Sammy Smith. Great movement off the ball. Off the ball. Cross coming in. Dobson. Nice cross. Headed back out. Cleared out by Burton. Nice try. Nice try. Nothing happening. Burton, handball. Where's the handball, referee? Where's the handball? Great tackle there. Great play. Great effort. The pressing game right now for Wrexham is on the money. McCrome goes long on the edge of his box into Wrexham territory, halfway into Wrexham's half. Should be a free kick coming up. Or is it just a throw-in? Probably just a throw-in. Burton's going to have to be careful today in defence. Van Kooten on 11 cards. Dodgson on 7. Webster on 7. Yeah, Charlie Webster scores goals, but takes cards as well. Great hustle there. Well done, Ollie Rathbone. Wins the ball where he shouldn't. Gets Wrexham back into possession, just inside their own half. Lovely play. Great effort by Rathbone to tear the ball away and get it back into the feet of Wrexham. Possession game now. Down the line. Cuts inside. Rathbone again. Back to Brunt. The passing game is now starting to take effect. O'Connell now having a look. Walks up to halfway. He's going to go long down left side. Probably not making it. Headed clear by Burton, as you see. Nice play there. Wrexham again. Safe on the ball. Brunt goes down the line. Cuts inside. Goes back. Lovely tic-tac-toe play. Rodriguez now shoots. No, nothing happening. Again, Wrexham keep the ball. This is great possession play. Wrexham are coming into the game now. Just over 6 minutes played. But you can see the pattern is being sent. We're going to channel down the right side. Beautiful play. Great tackle there. Stops Cleworth again. And a throw in right side. You can see we're channeling the right side with the tic-tac-toe play. It's working quite nice, but it needs to continue. Agua. Beautiful. Get the water on. There's Burrell. There's Mr. Burrell. Can be effective in front of goal. He really can. He's a top guy. Just needs another working mate with him to make it happen, but he's always busy. Burrell is always busy. He's always looking for things to happen. Throwing down the line. Cleworth heads it back onto the edge of the box. Wrexham keeping the pressure on. It's a little scrappy at the moment, but like I say, Wrexham penetrating quite well. Smith fights for the ball. Wrexham now on the ball again. Beautiful tic-tac-toe plays. It'll come off. It's going to come off. I tell you what, once this game settles down, it will come off. But again, after this, 5 games up next. Wigan Athletic away. DW Stadium. Dave Whelan Stadium. McCrome kicks the ball way long, and that's probably not his finest kick. Right outside on the edge of the right field. Just inside the half. Excuse me. The head tennis is on the pitch again. There's a lot of scrappy play in midfield. And again, Wrexham win the battles. There's the thing. You got to win those battles. Your one-on-ones. You got to win them. Great play by Smithy. Trying to suck Burton closer to Wrexham's back line, opening up space in midfield. You can see what they're doing. They only need one chance. We only need one goal today, guys. I know for the goal difference, you're looking for more goals to get even with Wycombe, but hey, we only need one goal. Di Humphries writes 3-0, 2 in the first half. I'd love that, Di. I would love that. I would love that. A lot of people are saying 3-0 today. I myself are saying 1, 2, or 3. Cross comes in, Rex now. Back post, get on that, son. Unlucky. Goal kick coming up to Burton. But the signs are there. The signs are good. I mean, Longman getting up for a header. He's normally wide side with the ball at his feet. But again, Wrexham making all the plays. And coming up for 9 minutes. Beautiful blue skies over the Stoke Terrace. Absolutely fantastic. There he is. There's our man, Ryan Reynolds, in the crowd. Yes, he's in the crowd. Lovely to see him. Lovely to see him. He's having a way good time up there, laughing his butt right off, as he should. I mean, look what he's done for this club. Where would we be without Rob? And that other guy, what's his name? Yeah, Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds. You know I'm pissing around. But I do that because Rob doesn't get the attention all the time. Wrexham now breaking forward. That's got to be a hard card. That has got to be a hard. Bring it out. Come on. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Minimum. Terrible challenge. Terrible challenge. I'll tell you what. I don't mind if it turns out to be one of these. Well late. Here you go. He's off. He's gone. He's got Lofthouse is off. Wow. 10 on 11. Beautiful. 10 on 11. Off. Wow. Unbelievable, eh? Wow. Gotta be. You got it, Green Plays. He's going with one of these. I was being nice. I was saying it was probably one of these. But he's gonzo. Red's card. 10 minutes. Now, if we don't make this count, we got 80 minutes plus. With 10 on 11. They're going to have... Oh, yeah, it was nasty. It was studs right through. Have a look at that. Studs right through. Oh, leg breaker. Watch again. Oh, leg breaker. Why would you do that on a fellow professional? Webster's gone. Not Lofthouse. Webster, gone. He's beside himself. But when you make a challenge like that, you can only blame yourself. 10 minutes in, I'll tell you what. If I was the coach, I'd be fuming. All the preparation all week long. Jeff Williams at Reading. Wycombe in control in the first 10 minutes. Okay, thank you, Jeff. There you go, guys. Got an update from Jeff. Wycombe are in control at Reading. However, we're 10 on 11. Dobson still on the field, still down. But boy, oh boy, that was a nasty, nasty challenge. I don't know why fellow professionals hack each other down like that. You got to play next week. Brave referee. Brave. Straight with the red card. I believe he was communicating with the linesman. But he's sure he got that right. And I think he did. That was straight through. Yeah. Di Humphries, definitely a red. And like I say, Wycombe in control at Reading at the moment. Just a second. But a red card early in the game. I mean, come on. That was just incredible. Why would you do that? You're not going to get the ball. And there's guys behind. I just don't get it. Gary Bowyer, you have got a massive problem now. That's the Burton coach. Massive problem. Yeah, I got to agree with you, Di. I hope he is okay, because, like, one thing about Dobson's taken a lot of battering over the last couple of matches, yeah? He's really sacrificed the body for the team. That looks nasty. He's going to feel that today. He might even run it off. But he's going to feel it. And when he gets in the hot tub later, he's definitely going to feel it. Now, 10 on 11. They got a man in midfield gone. They don't have to change the back line, but that forward line, then forward plays that they've been practicing all week that you've seen coming off down that right side. They haven't touched the left. They're going right. That now goes in the garbage can. Everything they've trained for this weekend in the garbage can. Lovely to see it. George Dobson is up and running. Great to see, because he took a whack. Great to see. Good old George, get on there, son. Tough as nails, man. He keeps going. But Dobbo is okay. That is good to see. Worry over there, Di. Worry over. He's okay. But red card. Huh. 10 minutes in. Crazy thing to do, hey? What a crazy situation. 10 minutes in and you're getting carded. You work all week for that. Anyway, free kick now. Wrexham on the free kick coming in. Edge of the box, goes down the line. Nice play. You might get there. I tell you what, good tackle at the most important time. But nice little clever play down the line. Make this safe down the line. Kick it over the top. Unfortunately, and that's a dive. That's got to be a dive. Free kick though. Looks like James McLean's going to get a talking to. Maybe not. But the game is live. Referee is strutting around like he knows what he just did with that red card. He's strutting around like he knows he got it right. And I think he did. What do you think? Yes, Phil J. Western Dobbo is good, matey. He's good. But I tell you, that could have been a leg breaker. And again, why would you do that? You know, you put your team right behind the 8 ball now, 10 on 11 for 80 minutes plus. Burton are going to be having a tough day. I like that billboard. No one was born a hero. That's pretty cool. Burton now, free kick. Left side, coming in, hitting the penalty spot, headed through and into the arms of Arthur Okonkwo. That could have been dangerous. There was 2 Burton runners that never got picked up. Could have been dangerous. Edge of the box now. Ian O'Connell gives it to Matty James. Matty has a surveillance route, takes a look, coming forward, over the top. Smithy trying to take it down. He won't get it. It's cleared. But Burton playing around on the edge of their own box. They're making problems for themselves. James McLean now brings it down on the right side. Nice touch off his right foot there. Clough now, right side. And the fans are getting into this. There's a celebration coming off. Let me know what that's for. If you can, Jeff. If you can, Phil J. Phil J. Weston, let me know what's going on there with the applause. Wrexham left side, looking to probe. Matty James in the mid. Going back to O'Connell, trying to stretch Burton open. Going back again, Lewis Brunt. Lewis has played some great games recently. Matty James in the middle, coming to the right side. Maxi Clough, one more time. Longman, again, get the cross in. Does too. Front post. Oh, I tell you, that was close on. You can see the pressure's coming. I can see something happening here. The signs are looking good. Again, the one-on-ones, Wrexham are beating their men to the ball. The one-on-one battles, they're winning their own personal contest. The balls between the lines are perfect so far. Ollie Rathbone on the box. James, he has a shot. Nothing comes from it. Worth the effort. Change it up. Don't be so predictable. But yeah, Matty James didn't get his foot wrapped around it, but worth the effort. No doubt about it. 2 games coming off right now, and that is Wrexham and Wycombe. Those are the only games we've got going at the moment that are live. Everybody else starts up after us. But we got Jeff Williams down there in Reading, keeping us in tune with what's going on. And Jeff says first 10 minutes, Wycombe are in control. So let's hope there's a game that they have down there like the game we had. Wrexham were in control a lot of that Reading game, but it got away from us. One referee decision and a quick goal thereafter, and we were done. Wrexham down the left side now. McLean coming through. Ollie Rathbone challenging, loses the fight. And Burton are going to have to fight for every square inch in their own half. And eventually, I feel they're going to get worn out. Wrexham now, again, Rathbone wins that ball, brings it down. Matty James probing forward, off to Maxi Clough. Clough back to James. James on the edge of the box. Again, they're looking to slide that ball through. Ollie Rathbone going left. Back to George Dobson, who looks great now. Dobson into Smith. Dobson now taps off. Goes to James McLean, left side of the box. Beautiful play, opening up Burton beautifully. Great cross coming in, nothing happening. Deemed offside. Again, great play, but we got to make something connect eventually. Something's got to connect. Burton's away form, 5 wins, 7 draws, 8 losses on the season so far. And as you've seen recently, the stats are getting worse. 15 games, they were looking at 55%. After 10 games, or the last 10 matches, you're looking at 46%. The last 5 games, you're looking at 40%. So from 55 to 46 to 40% from 15 games, now down to 5 games, the last 5 games. You can see it's wearing thin. Come on, Maxi, use the ball. Maxi Clough now over halfway. Very impressive defender, Max. A player for the future. Definitely a keeper for this club. Dobbo over to Matty James. Matty James looking to thread the ball through. Goes long, and that should be a throw-in. If not a corner to Wrexham, a throw-in, it looks like. A throw-in. Headed out by Larson, but I got to tell you, Burton are going to be doing a lot of defending, and it only takes one moment to open up that defence and have 3 points in the bank. Longman throws. Dobson to Longman. Dobson has 2 in front of him. Dobbo looking to spin around, gives it back to Matty James on the edge of the box. Again, looking to probe down the right side. Dobson, Longman. Longman now takes on the defender, goes one-on-one, gets the cross in again. Goes right side. Nobody's got any end of it, but Matty James looks like he's setting up. Rathbone gets in there. Indeed, Matty James is setting up. Rathbone gets the ball. Matty James now on the ball. Beautiful play. Having a look around. Looking to open him up. Straight to Longman. That's the ball. Longman now one-on-one with Larson. Gets the cross in. James now heads it back in. Comes in and over the bar. Unfortunately, Ollie Rathbone wraps his foot around it, but it wraps itself way over the bar. The signs are good. 20 minutes coming up. No goals so far. And as far as I can see, we're in full control of the game. And if you're just joining us, Wrexham are 10 on 11 at the moment. Burton, red card, sent off after 10 minutes. Excuse me. McCrome on the edge of his box. Nice play out left side. But again, Burton, you can see the problems Burton have had. If this is how they're going to play all season long, you can see the problems that they've had and why they are where they are. There's no outlet. And yeah, they got 10 men at the moment. But there's no outlet now. There's no quality. And that's what you need, quality. Well played by the referee. Great advantage played there. Nothing happening with the pass out. No release there, but great defending again. Once some more by Wrexham. On the ball. On the ball. Tribute. Okay. Okay, we recently had a fan pass away, so that's why everybody was clapping in the crowd today. I hope it wasn't that medical emergency from a couple of weeks ago. Let's hope not. But again, never seen so many medical emergencies in my life in football since the last 3 years. Burton now, far side, way over into no man's land on the back side of defence. Right side of the field, Burton moving forward. They're not moving forward. This, I tell you what, the lad should have kicked the ball down the line. He's put himself under pressure. And look for more of that. Look for Wrexham to have lots more space. Excuse me. I'm just reading something there, guys. Again, Lewis Brunt, I got to say, he's had a pretty decent run of games, and he came in slowly, but since he's come in, he's owning that left side of defence very well. Great on the reading of the game. Maxi Clough just fumbles the ball there. That's quite funny, actually. He goes to pass it off, but he gets the studs on it and nothing else. Makes up for it, though. Makes up for it brilliantly, though. Great tackle. Saves the one-on-one with the keeper there from his own mistake. So you make a mistake, you fix it. 22 minutes in now. Burton still trying to get through, but Wrexham have an answer for everything they do. That should well be a Wrexham throw. Burton running their asses off. Larson having no joy. And again, it's only a matter of time before Wrexham actually get this game underway with a goal. O'Connell in front of his own half. And again, 19 clean sheets in the season. Ian O'Connell, league leader. Who'd have thought, hey? He gets quite the abuse. Wrexham going forward, too far forward. Chrome easily picks that up, wastes a couple of seconds. Sam Smith goes in and says, pick it up. Okay, just reading something here from Jeff Williams. At Reading, on my last visit here on March 11th, I watched Reading play well against Wrexham. They pressed our defence and had greater desire to win. Their 2-0 win over us was a fair result. I have to agree. We barely got in the second half of that one. Really threatening. But I've got to agree. Great points, Jeff. Wrexham now on the edge of the box. Channeling the ball to the left side, to the right side now. Maxi Cleworth over to Longman. Longman looking, get the cross in. Get it in early. He doesn't. It gets blocked. Get it in early. I love what I see with Longman. And another bumblebee is on the floor. Yes, he's gone down. The ball hits him in his tummy, and he's actually on the floor. You know I'm taking the piss. If you're laughing, that's what it's for. You know, I got to say, there's an awful lot of time wasting going on around Wrexham in the last few matches, don't you think? I mean, really, get up or get him off or get him treatment, but get something. Phil now looking across, 25 minutes in coming up, chattering to himself. He's like having a word with someone who's not standing next to him. Diona Rochamelo. Gol para. Okay, Longman on the ball now. He's got the throw in. He's waiting for things to happen. So are we. But hey, sun is shining. Things are going to happen. And hey, fourth wall is expecting something soon. Dobson back to Longman. Longman over to Maxi Cleworth. Maxi Cleworth now back to Matty James. I love what I see with Matty James. Such a controlling figure. Always good on the ball. I wish we had another one like him. Oh, we do. Jay Rodriguez. Get him in there. Matty James dictating the play. Mr. Studs on the ball. Maxi Cleworth. Nice defensive play there. Cleared out by Burton. They nearly got fooled by the dummy. But nice defensive play. They free themselves, get down the field just inside Wrexham's half. O'Connell clears up the mess again. Sporting a lovely shaved head once more. No greasy locks. He's serious now. End of the season. Let's have it. Time for a popski. Lovely. We've got quite a few people on the West Coast actually watching right now. The West Coast, North America. Adrian Bellingham, big up to you. That's Washington, Bellingham. Washington, yes. We got people all over the world on this channel. All over. Burton with the throw-in, slowing it down, taking time out of the game. I'm sure the referee's going to get some of these in the play eventually for time wasting. Maybe not, but he should do. Bacrome, keeper. Burton on the edge of his box. Goes to the left side. It goes back to him. Or is it going to go long? Like they're playing themselves so into trouble with this tic-tac-toe suicide football, as I call it. Ruins the game at times, and it puts you under pressure. But Wrexham, a team of ball players. On the ball again. Dobbo. Over to Lewis Brunt on the left side. James McLean wants it, but Matty James gets it. Again, Dobson looking to thread it. Back to James. Very deliberate at the moment by Wrexham. Lewis Brunt now back to Matty James. Getting things moving around. Beautiful ball over to Longman. Get it in there, son. 1-on-1 now. Cuts inside. Crosses. Doesn't get there. Gets blocked again. Burton clear the lines. No, they don't. Great. Wins the foul. You know what? Very impressive. Very impressive there. Smithy, very impressive. Hustling the defender. Gives up the free kick, but impressive that he stops the play. Yeah, it was a foul. Totally was a foul. Not a smooth tackle. But again, Smith, do you think he does more than he should do? If you were the coach, would you want him working that hard? And again, we've got another bumblebee on the floor that has lost his legs. Flip-floppers, I tell you what. Burton, I don't know what you're drinking, but you guys need to stand up. Gary Bowyer on the sideline. Very quiet on the sideline. Shots so far, 6 for Wrexham, 1 for Burton on target. Burton, 1 shot on target. Wrexham, no shots on target at the moment. Looking for one. Ollie Rathbone gets the ball, wins it, gets back to Ollie. Nice play. Wins the ball again. George Dobson, hassled, goes back to Longman. Longman passes it off. Again, that energy that Burton is using right now, you wait for the last 20 minutes and a half. 10 on 11. There's what a lot of running that they've still got to do. What a lot of running they've still got to do. So watch for the last 10, 20. If this goes really tight and we don't get a goal till late, that physical play will absolutely factor in. Longman now pressurizing. Burton playing themselves into trouble. Literally. Wrexham not giving them any respite at all. Ball goes all the way back. Lewis Brunt, just inside his own half, controls it well. O'Connell out of place. Nice play there, but he won't make it. Nice play. Unlucky. Cleworth, unlucky. It's going a little bit flat right now, but there's no need to worry. Like I say, Burton are running their butts off right now. And again, the time wasting is getting ridiculous. This referee better step up. We had a whole match of time wasting in the last game, didn't we, eh? Yeah, and the referee, even Phil Parkinson in the interview on the Wrexham channel, he was saying the referee never even looked at the goalkeeper, never even looked at the defenders for time wasting, and he should have done. Big battles going off in midfield there. Wrexham again winning the one-on-ones. All game long so far, Wrexham have won the one-on-ones. Win your personal battles, win the first, second ball challenges, start picking up the drops, and then get the goals. Jeff Williams reporting at Reading. On my last visit here in March 11th, he says he watched Reading play Wrexham, and again he says Reading were worth their victory. I agree. Absolutely, Phil J. Weston. This is definitely attack versus defence. Just got to get that one ball through. That's all it's going to take. Lovely play. Come on, fight away, guys. Keep fighting. You'll get your reward eventually. Referee blows it down too quickly for my money. Referee blows it way too quickly for my money. It's gone quiet. Do you think it's nervous in the crowd, Di? We're talking to Di Humphries of the channel. Do you think the crowd's nervous? Do you think it's that time of year where if you don't get that goal, people start biting fingernails? Look at mine. Never bit my nails ever. Look at them. Yeah. But people will be biting nails. So what do you think? Are people nervous, Di? They could be. But again, like I say, we've got Jeff Williams at Reading keeping us informed about what's going on with the Wycombe game. Right now, no goals in either game. Let's have a goal in this game. And if we do get the goal, I tell you, you'll see me explode. But we'll open up a bridge of 5 points if Wycombe don't win. And remember, they got the harder games to finish. Again, Burton now with the throw-in just inside Wrexham's half, going down the right wing. It's live. Nice one. Dice says, I think they all feel like me. Don't want the guys to ease off. Absolutely, Di. I hear you. Burton now on the edge of the box, getting inside the box. Twisty-turvy. Burrell gets a little bit closer to the net for comfort, but the ball's repelled. Wrexham get it out. Again, Burton looking to come forward down the right side. Great pressure from the Wrexham team defence. Headed clear. Jay Rodriguez really needs to anticipate that ball coming through. Wake up. Burton now again coming through. Right in front of net. Going forward, wins the free kick. And I tell you what, I'm probably going to see, Ollie Rathbone picking up a yellow card. Ollie Rathbone, yellow card. Little bit unfortunate. The referee's doing a fair job, let's face it. And we have another bumblebee on the floor. Take a look. I don't know, have another look. Was a foul, but was it yellow? Do you think the referee's thinking, I've been hard on Burton with the red, so I got to give these guys a yellow. Maybe. Stevie Fletcher. Super Stevie Fletcher. Super Stevie Fletcher. Fletcher's coming in. Oh, look at that. Rathbone's coming out. Sorry, Rodriguez is coming out. Sorry. Pickle Kisser, there are one man less. That crowd should be louder than a Motley Crue concert, buddy. I tell you, Motley Crue concert. Woo! Motley Crue concert, buddy. I tell you, Motley Crue concert. Woo! Yes, yes. I've got a young nephew who's a Tommy Lee lookalike, and he's a drummer. Rodriguez off. That's obviously got to be some kind of pull. It can't be tactically, can it? Can it be tactical? If it was tactical, that's very brave. But it's probably a strain, a pull, some kind of niggled injury. I love that. Di Humphries writes, he's realized that Fletcher makes things happen. And he does. He does. He does. Okay, dangerous free kick on the edge of the box. It's about 28 yards out. Left of centre, front of the goal. He's lining up. The wind is coming in. Right to left. This is going to swirl to the left. Here we go. And it didn't even make it. It was going left. Hits the wall. The wall does its job. Burton, no. 10 men attacking 11-man Wrexham. Oh, he's through. This could be dangerous. Great, great save by Arthur Okonkwo. And he doesn't give a penalty away. Oh, my tell you. That was amazing goalkeeping. Have a look at this. Boys through. He's only got to tap it around. And I tell you, Arthur takes the ball right off his feet. Doesn't even touch him. Could have been so dangerous. That guy could have been flopping, dropping. And the referee might have given a penalty. Great goalkeeping by Arthur Okonkwo. Matty James now. Over to Cluas, right side of the field. Back to Matty James. Wrexham looking to wear down Burton with the play. On the line. Yeah, absolutely, Di. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ball through now. Cluth doesn't win anything, but I think he might have got a goal kick there. Yes, it might well be a goal kick. It is indeed. Indeed. Unlucky Maxi Cluth. He's getting forward a lot. Again, we need to see that net bulge. We need a ball in the back of the net. Make the nerves better. Score. Come on, score. Once you get one, you'll get more. I heard the crowd sing that many, many times. Score one and you'll get more. Confidence breeds. When you get one goal, you're going to get more. There's a big battle in midfield now. Ollie Rathbone channeling again. Wins the ball. Comes up on top. Going forward now. Passes it off. Keeps possession. Longman. Back over to O'Connell. Very controlled. Wrexham in full control of this match. We should not be giving anything up. James McLean on the left side now. Cuts inside. Passes off. Matty James takes a look. Looks around. Surveying the world. What's happening with Jamesy? Passes it off. Goes back to the left side. Very controlled play. Very patient. That's the one thing here. Wrexham's going to have to be patient. Ball over the top far too long, and that's really going out of play. But there was something in that. Stevie Fletcher was making a run, and he was fouled on the run. He gives the eye to the referee. Rightly so. I'm glad Stevie Fletcher's in. He's got a half and a bit to go. Perfect. Look at that. I tell you what, there could have been something in that with Stevie Fletcher hitting the floor. How do you feel about Steve Fletcher being in the game? I'm a happy man, loving it. I don't dislike Jay Rodriguez, not at all, not at all. But Stevie gives us that extra version of what we need. Nothing is impacting that back line right now. With the big man up front, too long for Longman to get onto unless he's a really good play there. Really good play. Keeps it inside. Great feat by Longman. Gets the cross in. That's what you need. Fletcher gets on the end of it. Keeps it alive. Burton clear it. Something's coming. We got more things happening. More runs going on right now with Stevie Fletcher than Rodriguez ever. Longman again, right side, doing very well. Taps inside, looks for the return, gets the return, looks for the cross. Left side, coming over. Keeper's got a problem here, and it goes out. We're looking a lot better since Steve Fletcher came in. The runs, the hold-up play, Stevie Fletcher gives you way more than Rodriguez. Way more. 37 minutes in, it's 0-0, guys. I tell you what, we are looking for something to happen. It will happen eventually, but right now, 0-0 so far. Get rid of that screen. Arthur Okonkwo on the edge of his box, rolls it out. Matty James, Mr. Supply Route, looking around, brings the ball forward. I tell you what, I'm a big fan of Matty James. I like ball players. I like skillful players. I like guys that read the game and know how to play the game, know where the ball needs to be at every second, doesn't have a hot potato on his foot ever. Very calm, always looking to get into space, always looking around, always open. Watch this. There you go, always open. Matty James can't sing his praise high enough. Cleworth dropping down the right side. Rathbone through. Great little touch. The give and goes in front of the defence are not working right now. I think we need to give up the little cheeky little pass on the edge. It hasn't happened all match, and it probably won't. Let's keep the wing play going. Arthur Okonkwo, brilliant save 5 minutes ago, kept us in the game. Clean as a whistle. Absolutely great keeping on that one. Cleworth now just inside Burton's half, taps it off. The general, Matty James, over to the left side. Beautiful curving ball to Lewis Brunt. He's got McLean open if he needs him. Doesn't take it, and it goes through to the keeper. Again, we're trying too many cute little passes. We need to be very smooth, very composed, very direct. Absolutely, Maria McConnell. What time is it? What time is it, Maria, where you are? Because like a lot of people are watching at very unusual times. What time is it where you are, watching where you are? Big hello to Maria McConnell, one of our strong women on the channel, as we have with Adrian and Amanda Fletcher and a few other big ladies as well. Burton coming forward, takes a shot. No, great tackle. Referee says play on, clean as a whistle. Beautiful, crunching tackle on the edge of the box. Ryan Longman pulling forward, off to Dobson, to the general. Matty James going around in circles. Cleworth now having a look. Passes off. James back to the general. Matty James again. Ollie Rathbone passing the ball around, goes left. Lewis Brunt. McLean, one-on-one, looking to get the cross. Is he going past? Gets the cross. No, he doesn't. Gets blocked again. Nice try, Jimmy. All the way back. Lewis Brunt just inside the Burton half. Now things are hotting up. The game's taking shape. Wrexham are coming alive. Lovely little ball through. Unluckily, again, those little tic-tac-toe passes in front of the defence. It looks like we've been training all week for this. But be direct. Do the cutesy passes. Really, we do the cutesy passes when we're a goal up. It looks like it could work, but it's just not coming off. So keep the patience, go wide, and keep the Wrexham game going. Blackpool, beautiful. Grand Britannia. Gross Britannian, as they say in Latino. Excuse me. Again, 40 minutes gone. No despair, guys. I tell you what, you've seen these games many, many times. Goals come in the second half when people get tired. You can see a team playing 10 on 11, playing their guts out, playing with pride, staying in the game. And even the top players and them top defenders for Burton, they'll make a mistake. And it'll be that one mistake. That's what this looks like right now. The game is a one-goal game at the moment. Unless Wrexham get the early goal or a goal now before half-time. Again, down left side, McLean on the ball. Passes over to the general. Matty James over the top. Beautiful ball. Wrexham contesting it on the edge of the box. That was a foul against Smith. Not given. Carry on, says the referee. Wrexham now on the edge of the box. The general pushes it over to Maxi Cleworth. Cleworth now to Longman. Longman, one-on-one with the defender. Right side, right wing. Cuts outside, cuts inside, cuts outside, cuts inside. Taps off. Dobson. Lovely play in open space. Lewis Brunt. The ball needs to be quicker to Jimmy there. Come on, Lewis. Jimmy now. James McLean tries the cross. Doesn't get through. The ball will not go through the body, my friend. It's physically impossible. Lewis Brunt, left side. Passes it off. James, the general, gets the ball. Comes over to Cleworth. Goes back left side. Lewis Brunt waiting to take the shot. Back to James. Little chip into the box. Looks a little long. I tell you what, it wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad at all. And with a bit of luck, Dobbo would have had 2 goals in 2 games. Take a look. Matty James puts the ball through. It looks long. Dobbo does get there. Really unfortunate. Unfortunate. Stevie Fletcher scores there, by the way. Oh, yes. Maria is doing the pools over there in the UK. Just doing my fixed odds prediction for the 3 p.m. kickoffs. Interesting. Good luck. James McLean, corner, 42 minutes in. Beautiful corner. Let's get something on this, guys. Goes over, high and wide. Goal kick, Burton. Again, signs are looking much better now with the introduction of Super Stevie Fletcher. Okay, got a report coming in from Jeff Williams at Reading. Richard Kone is Wycombe Wanderers' danger man with 18 goals this season, you bet. Making him the league's top scorer. Let's hope he had a poor night's sleep last night. Hey, you know, if you don't get your sleep, you don't play well. That is a fact. I love that point, though. I hope he didn't sleep well. Same here, buddy. Same here, buddy. And another great point from the family, Di Humphries there. Writes, crowd are getting restless. If we don't test the keeper at last. Yeah, absolutely. Got to put something on that's going to go close. And this game, there's two danger signs. There's two danger signs in my book right now. Great battling there by Lewis Brunt. Brilliant play. Wins the foul. Burrell can complain all he likes. But Lewis Brunt was literally on the money there. There's a couple of ways this can go out. We can finish with a 0-0. It can really happen. We can finish with a 1-0. But the one thing we need to really guard against is losing 1-0 against a team that's just defending and has sporadic ventures forward. You've seen it happen before. The signs are there in this game that it can go one of three ways. The only thing that stops that is Wrexham getting the goal in the next 10 to 20 minutes in this match and then consolidating with 2 and maybe 3. But the danger signs are there. Great cross by Longman. Terrible clearance. And Smithy takes a shot. At last we got a shot on net, but it didn't actually trouble the goalkeeper. I do say Longman's really good at the crosses, and I love Ryan Barnett's crosses too. But Longman, since he's come, has done very well. Very well. Maria McConnell says, plenty of time for Wrexham. They will tire second half. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Wrexham now defending just inside their own half. It gets cleared. There's a bit of head tennis going on. There's a big crunching tackle coming up, I feel, here. Lewis Brunt shadowing his man perfectly. Well done, Lewis Brunt. Well done, Lewis Brunt and Ian O'Connell. Both of them double teaming. Larson's got nowhere to go. He's looking worn out. Gary Bowyer, the coach on the side of the field. Are you really changing the game? You're hanging in there and you're doing well. But you're not changing the game. You can't change the game because you're a player down. If you don't know, there was a red card after 10 minutes and Wrexham are one man up. If you don't know, there was a red card after 10 minutes and Wrexham are one man up on 10-man Burton Albion. Looks like it's going to be a corner there to Burton Albion. Keep it clear. We've got 5 minutes added time here in the second half. 1 minute just gone. Seems to be some kind of conversation on the edge of the box. Obviously, there's a play coming up. Dodgson going over to the corner kick. There's a play coming up. They've obviously done something in training here. They're all on the edge of the box. So watch them explode like a grenade. They'll be in a hub and they'll spin off in different angles. They'll go different angles towards the goal. Watch this happen. Dodgson with the corner. The grenade's about, there you go. They all go different places. Watch what happens. I tell you, back post was nearly open there. Again, Wrexham great defending all season long and in this game. It's imperative we don't get scored on. James McLean on the total wrong side of the field, getting a great tackle in. That's the effort right now. The effort is there. The effort is there. We just need that one moment of brilliance. I'm sure Stevie Fletcher is going to impact. But that one moment of brilliance. And again, we're going to have to find out what happened to Rodriguez, why he was subbed out for Stevie Fletcher after 37 minutes. Burton with the throw in left side, deep into Wrexham territory, level with the penalty box. They keep possession just. They still have possession just. And Maxi Cleworth now clears up the lines. Be careful, Maxi. And that should be a Wrexham throw-in. Well done, referee. Well done, referee. Yeah. Well done, referee. There we go. Cleworth, well played there, well played. Matty James, the general, all game long, been very secure. Lewis Brunt now making stretches to get over the halfway line. Should come inside. Rathbone gets it, and he goes back to O'Connell. No problem there, no problem there. Again, the crowd want a goal. The crowd need some action. It's getting a little bit too predictable. It's a little bit too slow. Need to speed it up. Get some whip on that ball. The ball needs to whip around. It's too slow. Ball over the top now. Matty James into the box. Again, repelled by Burton. Well intercepted again by Burton. 3-on-3. A breakaway by Burton down the left side. Racing to get in the middle. Can he get back to that ball? Cuts inside again. Burton now. 3-on-6. Matty James. Sorry, Ollie Rathbone comes up. Clears the mess. Stevie Fletcher getting pulled to the ground. Still wins the ball. Nothing doing, says the referee. No foul. Burton now moving forward. Just inside Wrexham's half. Going down the right side. Nice little ball inside. But again, Lewis Brunt tidies up the mess. Very, very calm in defence all season long, Wrexham. Done a great job all year long. I really do say that. Maxton Cleworth now moving forward. Passes off. George Dobson. Just inside the Burton half. Over to Lewis Brunt. Extreme left side of the field. James McLean now has the ball. Put it in the box. Cross comes in. That's what you need. It's one. It's a bit of a scrap. It gets cleared again by Burton. Wrexham have it still alive. Maxi Cleworth just in front of the Burton area. Longman now, one-on-one again, teasing the defender. Great footwork. Back to Maxi Cleworth. Down the line. Good play there. Ollie Rathbone, onside. Gets a good cross in. Well cleared again by Burton. You have to say Burton are doing very well in defence with these crosses, blocks, clearances. They're keeping themselves in the game very well. Half-time at Reading. Jeff Williams reporting, game is tight, very tight, and now up to 4 yellow cards. 4 yellow cards, so a bit of a battle there, 0-0. Okay, guys, you go take your breaks. I will be taking probably a 2-minute break in this half-time, but I've got to say, half-time, 0-0. Go get your sandwiches, go get your buns, go get your tea, your coffee, your beers, your Chianti, or whatever you need. I'm going to be here all game long. Don't forget, post-game coming up as well. Gary Bowyer has kept his team on the field. Very unusual. He's getting all his team on the field, and he's going to literally bring them off together as a team. It seems very strange that he would be giving his team a talking to on the field, but he is. And now the team is coming off. To me, that seemed a little bit odd. He didn't look happy, and literally he's keeping his team on the field. Sometimes a psychological move by the coach to keep the team on the field, to literally show how strong we are. We're not needing the dressing room. We don't need to sit down. We're strong as oats, yeah? So I think that there's something to be said there. They are walking off slowly, but he kept them on the field for quite some time. I remember back in the day, Hull City at Manchester City in the Premier League, where the Hull City players were sat on the turf all break until the second half. Anywho, possession, 72% possession for Wrexham, 28% for Burton, 12 shots for Wrexham, 3 for Burton, 1 on target, Burton. Tackles 1, 3-4 in favour of Burton. Interceptions 5-3 in favour of Wrexham. Passing percentages, 86% for Wrexham. That's very good. 59% for Burton. Attacking third, 82% Wrexham. Not bad at all. Discipline, 4 fouls to 3, 1 yellow card and 1 red card as well. Early red card, 10 minutes in. Wrexham haven't made really any headway. Must capitalise in the second half. Di Humphries reads, Parky needs to roast them at half-time. Plenty of effort, but no urgency. Well done. Well done. I was referring to speed or get that ball zipping around. I would literally drown the field at half-time. I would soak that field at half-time, especially the end we're going to be attacking. But the ball needs to speed up. There needs to be more urgency. We're literally lulling ourselves into a false sense of security. We're literally coasting through the game, and 1 goal would have made a massive difference. But we're coasting through the game whereby it can be very dangerous. And you can see games like this finish with a 1-0 loss. You do sometimes see 10 men beat 11 men. They're so consolidated in team defence that they only need one little effort going forward for a shocker, and they'll take the lead. So, I say the signs are on the door. They're on the wall, if you will. These games can go against you. This could finish 0-0, but we need more urgency. Di Humphries on the money. We need more urgency, and that ball's got to start zipping, and Phil needs to get the hairdryer out. One moment. But don't be down. Only takes 1 second to get that goal. That's all we need. And both games so far in the league standings, Wrexham are 0-0 right now. Reading is 0-0 with Wycombe. Scores on the doors as the standings on the table. Birmingham in first, 89 points, 38 games. Wrexham second, 79 points, 41 games. Wycombe third, 76 points, 3 points behind Wrexham on 40 matches. Now, let's just say that we draw and Wycombe win. Well, that really puts a little bit more pressure on us. However, I would still say, with the games remaining, you should remain confident that Wycombe has a tougher finish than Wrexham. So as this winds down, still 5 matches after this, as this winds down, you have to remember we have a good finish. And they are soaking the field. They're only soaking one side of the half, yeah? But they're soaking it. You know why. Phil literally has said to the groundsman, get that bloody field wet, and you guys get in that locker room. We're having it out right now. Do you know where we are? We're on the cusp of a promotion charge here. Get your butts out there, work faster, think quicker, zip the ball along, and get it on net. We need it in front of the goal, not in front of the defence, on top of them, right on top of that defence. Crosses coming in, Stevie Fletcher, bang. On top of that defence, not in front, on top. And I would say as well, I might be wrong, but these little cutesy passes in front of defence, we need to just go basic. Be direct, but no more cutesy passes. Because we don't need that. But again, they're literally putting gallons and gallons and gallons of water on that field, and that's what we need. That's what we need. But the field does look great, I've got to tell you. It really does. But apart from Smithy having one real volley on nets and a few shots that went wide, we really haven't hit it. We've had more chances in the game, and you got to say the only real incident of the game was literally the red card. That's the major talking point so far. Had he have done it? Why did he do it? No idea. Just lunges in, takes George Dobson out. And you got to say, I said before the match, Charlie Webster, he scores goals. He's got 5 on the season, but he also got 7 yellow cards. He's now got a red card. That kind of challenge, I'm looking at it one more time. Reckless. It was reckless. Didn't need to happen. And literally, with him on the field, Wrexham may well have had a tougher day so far. With what you've seen in the play so far in this first half, you couldn't rule out that had Webster been allowed to stay on the field, you never know. We might be 1 goal down here because we haven't penetrated and we haven't hit the net. But again, everything to play for. And Di Humphries absolutely right on the money. On the money. I feel that Phil Parkinson is going to rip him to bits. Phil J. Weston, no clear-cut chances for us. Parky will be throwing the hairdryer about, absolutely. And there will be much more urgent second half, absolutely. Guys, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. Got to go to the washroom. It's not a total emergency, but got to go for a quick break. But I will return, I tell you, very, very shortly. You start the clock ticking. Within 120 seconds, I guarantee you I'm back. But it's the only break I'm going to take. So once I come back, I'm here for the rest of the show and the post-game too. Don't here for the rest of the show and the post-game too. Don't forget that's coming up. But stay with me. Don't click off. I'll be back in literally less than 120 seconds to carry on. But break time. Be right back, guys. There we go. There we go. I make that 89 seconds. Not so bad, hey, not so bad. Grim plays, I love that, mate. You know what? I got to tell you, I said in the week about the chat and you guys being the superstars you are. And you know what? You make me laugh. You make me think. You're really important to this channel. I tell you that. That's not any... You make me laugh. You make me think. You're really important to this channel. I tell you that. That's not any bullshit. You guys are the channel, and that's why this is so much fun. But I love coming back to read your stuff. But yeah, 89 seconds break. That's not so bad, is it, eh? Hey? But Grim Plays writes, he'll be firing off F-bombs like a at full throttle. He'll be firing off F-bombs like a tennis ball machine at full throttle. Grim Plays, mate, that is absolutely extraordinary, beautiful, man. I tell you. I tell you. Just a second. Nanda Bataks, hello, Wrexham from Jakarta. Brilliant. Excellent. Make sure you like, subscribe, my friend. Pass the word around. We're going all over the world. We got people all over the world. Jakarta. Beautiful. Amanda Bataks. Fantastic. Nanda Bataks. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Welcome in. Are you enjoying the game? What do you think? Are you nervous? I tell you. Again, I got to tell you. You guys in the chat, man, you make this so much better. You really do. You brighten the day. And literally, I'm excited to watch Wrexham every second of my existence. I always have been. And that goes back decades. And we've had some rough days, I tell you. There's a lot of real Welsh misery connected to Wrexham in decades gone by, and every Welsh fan knows exactly what I'm talking about. But right now, we are living the bloody dream, man. Living the dream. Yeah. And you got me laughing too, Die too, yeah. Hi, Nanda, and that comes in from D. Scott. D. Scott, another big part of this channel like everybody else, yeah. It must be early for you. Did you go to bed? Yeah. That's a good question. Nanda Botax, have you been to bed yet? What time is it, my friend? It must be really hard to watch a match right now, but when you're a Wrexham fan, does it matter what time it is? When you're a real, in there, core, hard, oof, does it matter what time it is? It doesn't. It really doesn't. It really matters not. I mean, look at me. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning, 4 in the morning. And I'm yakking at 5:15 in the morning. And right now it's 6:33 my time in the morning. Guys are on the field. I tell you what, our lads are on the field and they're warming up with the ball already. So let's see what happens. But 4 a.m. in the morning I got up. 5:15 I'm talking. This is the earliest football announcing that I've ever done. Normally, I'm there local, game time, doing the game. Referee's coming out and Sam Smith's having a word. Okay, got to take a few of your messages. Phil Weston, I think we get one. We'll get a... Just a second. Phil J. Weston writes, I think we get one. We'll get a few as their heads will drop. Last thing we need is for them to nick a goal. Yeah, absolutely. Then they'll just sit deep and time waste like they've done already. The game away. Early goal required. Couldn't agree more. Coming in from Phil J. Weston on the money. Jeff Williams at Reading. Before we start the second half today, can we get one thing straight? We are 40 games in and we're in second place. So we're not doing too badly, are we? Absolutely. Jeff Williams. Absolutely. Said it for a few times. You're probably sick of it. But you couldn't have talked too much positive about Wrexham years gone by. Well, you can now, especially the last 3 years. Looking on the sidelines, though, get interested in this. Ryan Barnett and Elliot Lee. I tell you, Jeff Williams, I think it was who said throw the hairdryer. I think Phil has thrown the hairdryer because you got two guys coming on at the start of 45 minutes. That'll make that'll shake it up. That'll shake it up, and that's exactly what it needs. Just a second, guys. That's exactly what it needs. Elliot Lee's on. Ryan Barnett's on. And I'll tell you what, as soon as I get the numbers, I'll tell you exactly what's going on. But we're lined up ready for the second half. And CP Marks, big up to you, my friend. Enjoying the commentary. Continue the good job. The friendly neighborhood Liverpool fan. The team I grew up watching football. Liverpool taught this brain the game. Game's live, second half. Burton now 10 men on 11, kicking to the fourth wall. And I tell you, let's hope they don't get scored on. Let's hope not. Phil J. Weston, I agree with you, man. Lee coming on, absolutely. Di Humphries, well done, my son. And one more, I think it's one. Nanda Botax writes, well, it's actually still early, even here in Jakarta, around 7:30 p.m. Nice, perfect time. So you've got a night game, but it's a day game. I love night football. Anywho, back to the game. She's live. Ball now going back to Macrome in his own box. He's at his feet, can't pick it up, goes wide. It's a hot potato. Burton looking comfortable, but I tell you what, they're panicking. And the ball under pressure from Wrexham presser right now. The presser is right on that defensive line. Free kick coming up to Wrexham. Yeah, absolutely. Nanda Botax. So this is still prime time to watch football. And today's match is even better because Wrexham's playing in the afternoon UK time, so we don't have to stay up late for once. Ha ha. And that's a bonus. That's a bonus. That's good for you, mate. Absolutely. I'm going to sneeze. I can feel one coming. Wrexham now have the ball. Steve's going to sneeze. Yes, he did. Ball comes over the left side, just inside Wrexham half. Lewis Brunt with the ball. I'm okay. I've lost one cell from that sneeze, but I'll be good. Elliot Lee now back over to Lewis Brunt. Elliot Lee now needs to start moving them little legs. Again, Wrexham trying to slide through the middle. Training all week. They must have been working down the middle because it hasn't come wide enough all the time. Elliot Lee now, left side of the box. Put the cross in, lad. That's the way it goes. Edge of the box now. No one can contain it. No one can contain it. Yes, Ryan Barnett gets it back in control. Wrexham still in possession. Ryan Barnett, right side, taking on the defender. One-on-one now. Goes left, goes right, goes left. Fakes the cross. Cross gets blocked. Quick refresher. Things are looking good right now. Right side of the play, Wrexham now pinning Burton into their own half. They are in our league, so that's a fair dues. Ryan Longman now, left side. Crosses in. Good cross. I tell you, there's something in that. Stevie Fletcher looks like he was pulled. Maybe not enough. To get that penalty. But I'll tell you what you can notice possibly is that when this ball comes in, have a look. No, definitely nothing in that one. Stevie probably looking for it, but it's a great forwards dive. Doesn't look like too much in it. Roselle 91, hello everyone. How you doing? Hello, Roselle 91, my friend. Wrexham now pushing pressure, going into Burton's half, trying to break it down again. It's a little scrappy at the moment, but it'll settle down. Once Wrexham get on the ball, it'll settle. Burton breaking forward, right side. No support, going nowhere. Wins a free kick, but you got to ask yourself how. Matty James, the general, not really a dirty player, giving out a little free kick. Again, I don't think there was much in that. Right side of the field, free kick. Burton, they're really slowing it down. Referee is in need of getting one of these out. What am I doing? Am I predicting something again? There you go. We've seen too many of the games in these eyes. Dodgson, being a dick, gets the card. Well done. If he makes one little mistake, they might be down to 9 guys. All of their own doing. How crazy. Where's the discipline on that part of the team? Free kick now, edge of the Wrexham penalty area, repelled one more time. Burton still have possession. Got nowhere to go. Cuts inside. Cuts outside. Doesn't get the cross in. Another brilliant piece of defending by Wrexham again. That was Stevie Fletcher that time putting the big boot in. But again, Wrexham need to be on the ball. Ball needs to be passing faster. And we got wingers wide both sides. You got Ryan Barnett right side, Ryan Longman left side. George Dobson was taken out for Elliot Lee and James McLean taken out for Ryan Barnett. There's a heck of a battle there going on, and the ball is still alive amazingly. Tell you what, well done. The ball is cleared and eventually goes out for a throw-in. to Burton Albion. Burton are going to slow this down. They're going to try and make it an ugly game. They're going to try and do everything to slow Wrexham's flow, but you got to expect it. Wrexham just have to rise above. Now, throw in, Burton, edge of the box. It is a very interesting game, though, I've got to say. It's not boring, that's for sure. This is one of those battles of attrition. You got to grind it out. O'Connell inside his own penalty area. Over to Lewis Brunt, who's having an exceptional second half to the season for Wrexham. Striding forward, getting up to halfway. There's more zip. There's more action now for Wrexham. Nice little play. Elliot Lee gets it. Looks around. Goes left side. Rathbone controls it like Maradona. Ryan Barnett crosses, gets the cross, and it's going to go long. I tell you what, George Dobson fighting, Stevie Fletcher fighting. Everybody's fighting, but nothing's happening. Ball coming through now. This is what you need. One man in the middle. Ollie Rathbone flicks it through. Wrexham fighting with tooth and nail for the ball. Ryan Barnett on the edge of the box. Cheeky little cross coming far side. Comes onto the far side. Longman now. Edge of the box. Matty James. It's the Longman again. This is crazy inside the box. Stevie Fletcher's trying to get something happening. And eventually McCrome does pick it up. And Sam Smith, hands in the air, looking as if he could have done better. A nice moment there, but still nothing happening. 51 minutes in. Second half still early. There was nothing really in it. Sam Smith heads. Comes off the woodwork and the keeper luckily gets it, but no man where you need it. Burton get lucky with the rebound. I'm sure there's going to be more excitement as we get through this one, but I tell you, interesting game, interesting game. Di Humphries, I'm getting back at you. Started following Liverpool when Joe the Clog transferred to them. I watched Liverpool when they were winning all the European Cups in the 70s. I was just a tiny kid. But it learned this brain how you play the game, because Liverpool back then played the perfect game. Wrexham now tic-tac-toeing going forward. Bad challenge there. Referee's coming in. And should be a free kick to Burton. CP Marks. Promotion requires great defence and clean sheets. Parkinson built his team this way. Defence-minded midfielders. Wrexham is missing the centre playmaker for the Championship. JM. Pace way off today. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Everybody give him a hand. That is flawless. That is flawless. That is exactly on the money. CP Marks, you know your game. You know your game. You know your game. Seriously. There's a lot of people on this channel, you will notice, that really know their game. We have a very select family here, both men and women. We know our game. You, CP Marks, know your game. And we are people all around the world. And that's what is so special about this channel, is we're all around the world. But I tell you now, CP Marks, what you write there, brilliant, brilliant. Make sure you're in the family. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit all notifications. Everybody gets in this family. We're waiting for another Bumblebee to get on his feet for the game to get started. Remember that time wasting I talked about and the frustration factor. Wrexham need to be used to this, because this is year 3 at this pressure point of the season. Yeah, it's nice to be alive at the end of the season where your team is still going for things, right? And we still are. But get used to being in a situation where the time is going to get wasted and they're going to slow it down. So when we're on the ball, we need to go like a crazy man situation. Zip, 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 fast balls, fast plays, everything quickly, because eventually it's going to come off and then you're in on net. And it's a one-on-one with the keeper. That's what needs to happen. Excuse me. Throwing coming into Wrexham in their own half. On the edge of a box, O'Connell zips the ball over to Maxi Clough. That's what we need. Oh, Joey Jones. My life, Joey Jones. My life, Joey Jones. Di, you're killing me. It's fantastic. Di Humphries is right about Joey Jones as one hard player. Big Welsh international. Played with quite a few teams. I'm watching. But Joey Jones, hard as steel, mate. I used to love watching him. Loved it. Love watching. Joey Jones, icon. Well done, Di. You got me again, man. Throw in Wrexham. Ian O'Connell into the centre of Wrexham's half. We got to get something going now. Things are got to start moving. Burton, quite happy to just throw that top 4 bottom 5, and to literally throw congestion in the middle. Get out of the middle. We need to get out of the middle. Got to go down the line. That's our strong point. Nice, easy catch here. Nice, easy collection for Arthur Okonkwo. But we got to go down the line. You got 2 wingers flowing here. Phil threw the hairdryer, took the captain off, took Dobbo off. He's like, hey, I need things to happen. Elliot Lee on the ball. Inside now. Matty James, the general, passing into mid. Maxi Cleworth now. We've got them surrounded. We're on the edge of the box. Cross comes in. Goes out for a corner. Things are starting to flow. Once we start surrounding them and we start the passing game, the game looks so much more in control, where you expect to go. I commend Phil Parkinson for what he's done in the second half. He has changed it up. And normally Phil waits for about 65, 70 minutes for most of the substitutions. Harold, the coach, he literally has kicked ass. You can see a difference in the flow. We've got a corner coming up right now. Well done, Phil. 2 guys in, 2 guys out. Rathbone, corner coming in, on the centre spot, headed in. Keeper coming to collect it, clearly wins that on the edge of his box. McCrone will be quite happy to get that in his hands. And we've got a couple of bumblebees on the floor waiting to get up. They're getting up. They're flying away. Okay, people, don't worry. They're fine. McCrone, tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Wasting time. Ball goes. 56 minutes in. Loads of time. Loads of time. Don't worry about a thing. We've got plenty of time to make one good chance to get that first goal. So plenty of time. We've now got a game on. Things are flowing. Things are looking a lot better. Elliot Lee trying to make things happen in the middle. That's quite unfortunate. Coming up for a throw-in. Yep, it's a throw-in to Burton. No, to Wrexham, actually. Interesting. Jeff Williams at Reading just to cheer our fans up if they need it. Wycombe Wanderers have a less favourable end of season run-in. Absolutely, my friend. On the money, Jeff. On the money. Wrexham now just inside Burton's half. Ollie Rathbone over to Lewis Brunt. Well in space. Brunty now looking to channel the ball. Goes left side. Longman now. One-on-one with the defender. Can go in, go out. Cuts inside, cuts inside. Still has the ball. Hasn't released it. Hasn't released it. Looking to line up the shot. No, he's not. He's got the ball back to Maxi Cleworth. Cleworth chips it in, headed out, comes back into Ollie Rathbone's feet. Back to Maxi Cleworth. Cleworth looking for Ryan Barnett. Gets it back. Ryan Longman, sorry. O'Connell. The general's got it now. Matty James strokes it over to my man Cleworth, having a great season on the far side. Way open, needs the ball, doesn't get it. Nice tic-tac-toe again in front of the defence. Again, these cutesy passes. Nothing's coming off with the cutesy passes, but they're trying to do it time and time again. The general gets it left side now. Stevie Fletcher on the ball. Rolls it around. Ryan Longman now. Back up. Lewis Brunt, edge of the box. Gives it off to Matty James. Matty James rolls it over. Cleworth. Ryan Barnett, one-on-one with the defender, goes past him, gets the cross, and beautiful play. But repelled again by Burton. Great action. Wrexham now tic-tac-toeing on the edge of the box. Cleworth spins. Ryan Barnett puts it over. It's literally cleared out. Last gasp, getting out of dodge. Excitement's building now, and we end up now with a throw-in to Wrexham. Much better now from Wrexham coming up, I tell you. 100% better now than the first half. There seems to be a real urgency to get something happening, like the first goal. Ball into the box. Stevie Fletcher heads it into space. There's a scramble. Burton come away with it one more time. No real release, but they'll go long. Burrell trying to fight on his own. Gets the header. O'Connell brilliantly takes it out of action with an overhead kick on the halfway line. Burton coming in. And again, little scrappy. Ball goes into Burton's half, far right side. The game is now heating up. Action starting. The referee's now got a game to control. His life was easy in the first half, even as he doshed out the red card. But his life is getting easier now. Phil Parkinson's more active on the sideline now, dictating what's going to happen. Come on, come on. Saying, calm it down, play the game. Absolutely brilliant right now. We've got another bumblebee down. We've had about 1,000 bumblebees down. I tell you what, I don't know how the beehive's going to exist if they don't get up. McKiernan seems to be struggling a little, but he's back up, buzzing around. The The Brewers hanging on, 10 men against 11. And I tell you what, their fans are going to be quite ecstatic the way things are at the moment. They'll be asking themselves, can this continue? Throw in, Burton, left side of the field, Wrexham's half. We've got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Things are happening. Ball coming over into the middle now. There's a race to get it. Elliot Lee gets it. Them little legs are pumping now, and that's what we need. Longman, 2-on-1, gets the cross in. Great cross. No one's going to get there. Unlucky. But that's what needs to happen. That's the kind of action we need. Much better. Cutting inside there. Ryan Longman switches sides. Ryan Barnett on the right side. Longman on the left side now. But Barnett and Longman can put them balls in. And that's going to be the way to get through. No more tic-tac-toe in front of the defense. Stay true to the Wrexham game. Wing play, fast play, attacking play, relentless play. Eventually, you're going to get a reward. 60 minutes gone, 30 minutes plus added time. Substitution coming in for Burton. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. The time is clicking down. But one thing I will tell you, with all those tick-tocks, look for added minutes, because there's going to be some. Jeff Williams says Wycombe play 6 top 10 sides. I was looking at that weeks ago. You're right. Across their final 7 games, with their opponents having an average current league position of 8th compared to 14th for Wrexham's remaining games. Absolutely, absolutely. Been saying for weeks, and absolutely. If you didn't know, you can go and watch the 8 Games to Glory on this channel, and it gives the prediction of all these games we're playing right now and all the other 4 teams within this battle. 8 Games to Glory in the library. Go check it out. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the notifications, all of them, and join this family. Wrexham now, left-hand side of the field. Elliot Lee in a left-wing slot. Ryan Longman gets it. Elliot Lee gets it back. Passes it off. Maxi Cleworth on the edge of the box. He's got Ryan Barnett. He must cut inside. Ryan Barnett coming inside. Takes a shot, comes to nothing. And it actually does take a slight deflection. Wrexham coming up with the corner. Phil J. Weston. Joey ate the frog's legs and made the Swiss roll. Yes. Historical, ankle-biting, menacing tackles. But he could also play football. And we're talking Joey Jones, one of the greats of Welsh football. Absolutely. Okay, Ollie Rathbone now with a corner kick. 62 minutes gone. Referee's coming to have a look. He's checking where the ball is located. And he's saying, play the game. Ball's live. Ryan Longman, edge of the box. Gives it back to Ollie Rathbone. Rathbone, cheeky little chip back in the middle. Keeper can get there, does get there, and bravely gets there. And you know he's going to lie down for quite some time. He's been told by a buddy to stay down. He stays down for quite some time, and he's getting up. I would have literally just put the regular corner in on that last move, but they're trying to make it happen, and they're trying to make it happen. Captain McCrome with the ball on the edge of the box. The goalkeeper kicking long, and he does. But again, signs are good. We've got about 27 minutes left in this half, plus added time. We want a goal. We want a goal. In both games, still no change. Wycombe 0, Reading 0. I should say Reading 0, Wycombe 0. And Wrexham 0, Burton Albion 0. We want a goal. Football is about goals. Goals, 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 goals. Burton Albion in no rush to get the ball, and I think it's getting a little embarrassing, the amount of time these guys are wasting. It's very unprofessional. It's not just a bias note. It's unprofessional. They need to pick it up. Anyhow, Burton now channeling away in the corner, right side of the field. Burton keep possession, goes out, and it's a throw for Burton Albion. But look at how this guy is literally not even making any attempt to get close to that ball quickly. So the referee's going to be dishing a card here soon, because this guy is literally taking a little bit too long. Ball live now again. Edge of the box is a battle, but Burton keeping the ball alive. And eventually it's going to go running out of play. Goal kick. Arthur Okonkwo gets the ball in front of the net now, looking to lay it off. Again, we're going to have to be patient when they're wasting time. Don't let it get to you. It's part of the game. but the referee has the carding system invented by Jeff Aston in the 1960s. That's these things, yellow and a red card, to keep the guys in check. Excuse me. Again, it's really early in the morning out here. What time is it where you are? What time is it where you are? And remember, like, subscribe, hit the channel, and become a family member. Burrell, I tell you, we talked about Burrell briefly in the pregame. He's been everything I thought he would be. He's busy. He makes life difficult. He leans on your defenders, and he tires your defenders out. The linesman is the fourth official is giving Gary Bowyer what for at the moment. Basically, I believe it's probably having a word with, you got to get your guys to speed up, your time wasting. That's the only thing I could think it would be. The linesman is absolutely having none of it with Gary Bowyer right now. That Gary Bowyer, the Burton coach. Anywho, Elliot Lee moving forward now in the box, gets the ball. Cross coming in. Nope. Elliot Lee gives it to Longman. Longman to Bronte. Bronte over to the General. General gives it over to Ollie Rathbone, who's played into trouble. That ball gives him no time. Cleworth now on the ball. Ollie Rathbone now looking for something to happen. Nothing happens. Back to Cleworth. Back to Matty James. Matty James looking around. Surveys. Bronte. Back left side. Longman one-on-one. Go for it. Cross comes in. Nice long deep cross. Goes out for a goal kick for Burton Albion. Live feed here from Jeff Williams at the Reading Match Majeski Stadium. Jeff Williams writes, at Reading, Wickham going all out to win this, bringing on 3 subs, but it's still 0-0. Thank you, Jeff Williams. There you go. We got you covered in both matches. Excuse me. But again, winding down, 66 minutes in. I tell you what, I think when the goal comes, this crowd is going to be off its feet, and there will be a rapturous roar. But it only takes 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, Wrexham now. Left wing. I'll get to chat in a second, guys. Elliot Lee on the left wing now, looking to probe. Goes inside. He's going to pass this off. Goes inside. Nice little ball, but nothing's happening there. Can he get there? Ball goes all the way through. Nice idea from Elliot Lee. Sammy Smith can't bring that one down, or Stevie Fletcher, and it goes straight out for a throw. Jack Marriott on the sideline getting warmed up. Could he be the answer for the day? Jack Marriott warming up on the sideline right now. Going to the chat really quickly. Roberto Guterres Arenas. Vamos Wrexham's a ganar desde Peru. Right on, my friend. Right on. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? That's from Peru, my friends. From Peru. Okay, ball going forward. The chase on. Keeper might get it. I tell you what, keeper comes out, and has he given a free kick against the goalkeeper, or has something? I think this could be a possible. I'm not seeing what the referee's giving here at the moment. The goalkeeper doesn't look too happy about the challenge, and play it down until he makes a decision. We don't know really what's going on there, but ball goes through. Now we've got the TV cameras working for us. Sammy Smith running through. He's fouled. Keeper had the ball in his hands. Did the keeper have the ball in his hands? Take a quick look. No, he didn't. So therefore, there is a collision here. They're asking themselves what's going on, but Smith is still down. I'm not saying it's a penalty. But looking at it, you think there could be. I think there is a genuine thought that this is a penalty. Smithy runs through, gets absolutely poleaxed by the keeper going for the ball. McCrome, does he have the ball in his hands? That's the thing. If you had VAR in this league, which thankfully we don't, it is a penalty. But had we VAR in this match, I don't know. Did the keeper have the ball in his hands? I think the keeper's McComb's not too happy with the situation. But I'm like, hey, are we bothering about it? It's a penalty. So keeping it together without being too kiddish jubilant right now. I'm trying to stay calm while being excited about the moment. But Stevie Fletcher is lining up for the penalty right now. 69 minutes in, score, get one, get more. This goal goes in. Stevie Fletcher, McComb. Stevie Fletcher, McComb. The penalty is coming up. Referee, whistle in mouth. Whistle in mouth. Whistle in mouth. It's set. It's blown. Stevie Fletcher shoots. Scores! Get in there. Get in there, son. Get in there. Yes, please. I tell you what, that's going to settle the nerves down. Stevie Fletcher, super Stevie Fletcher, super Stevie Fletcher. Everything happens with Stevie Fletcher. And I actually said, get him on in the first half. He came on in the first half. The gods are looking down on Wrexham right now. Ryan Reynolds is like, yes. But I tell you, that goal will ease the bloody nerves. This team has been playing with eggshells in their shoes. I tell you, now they can release the dragon. Boom, and get in there. Get in there. But a great penalty. Look at that penalty. Stevie Fletcher, calm, cool as ice, in the corner. Keeper has no chance. Hey, another penalty. And great refereeing. Great refereeing. I tell you what, at first I wasn't so sure. And when the camera went dead, on us, I couldn't see. But like I say, keeping it together. Stevie Fletcher's your man. Di Humphries, you called it. Well done, my son. I called it to get Stevie on to get things done. You called it as he came on to get it done. And he gets it done. Everybody, we're 1-0 up. Things are looking good. Now watch things happen. I tell you what, the guys are going to be nice. Oh, I tell you. Could have been 2-0 close on there. Man. Races past the post. I tell you, very close to 2-0. Watch the game like explode now. But we got to be careful. The crowd is pumping it now. The crowd is alive. They are rapturous like I told you they would be. And Ryan Reynolds is just applauding his boys. Oh, yes. Everybody in there, keep going. We are rocking this now. We got the goal. It's come alive. Woof. Nerves. You got any nerves? Oh, beautiful ball. He's going to be offside. I think he's going to be offside, but I tell you what, luckily McComb comes out, beats him to the one-on-one, but hey, Smithy was there through one-on-one. That's the kind of ball. If you're going to make the ball come through literally in front of the half, then have it over the top. Don't put it through. Go over the top. Cross the ball over the top. Run onto that. Exactly what happened. Brilliant play. Different game now. Different game. And I tell you what, look at the Wrexham players, the legs. Look at the legs. All the legs are moving. All the legs are pumping. First half, we were walking. It was too deliberate. And the penalty has opened up the game. And I tell you what, beautiful thing, because Wrexham right now, should it finish as we are on 81 points. We're breaking the 80-point category. If we get into the 90-point category, we own second spot at the end of the season. That's where we got to take it. So things are looking good. I said things were looking good. Wrexham now moving forward. Brunty moving forward left side. Passes off. Should be a free kick. Indeed, it's not. Referee says nothing doing. Burton now moving forward with the ball. Looking to go over halfway. They are coming over halfway. Left side of the field. Looking to get something happening here. Ball comes in the box. Danger cleared. On the edge of the box, though, Burton still have it. Wrexham, be careful. Nice interception again. Great defensive play. Wrexham repel any challenge one more time. Brilliance. Jeff Williams writing in, penalty to Reading. Could you believe this? I tell you what, if you're watching this channel, you're in the right bloody place. Penalty to Reading. Jeff Williams live on scene, Majestic Stadium. Reading versus Wycombe. Get a load of that. Keep us informed, Jeff. Keep us informed. Here we go. 1-on-1 with the keeper. And in the back of the net it goes. Didn't I tell you? Score. Come on, score. Once you get one, you'll get more. I tell you, Sammy Smith, beautiful finish. And that man, when he scores, he's got great feet. 2-0. Watch it happen. The game has come alive. I hope you're jumping up and down, people, because get ready. There's more coming. This game, I tell you, beautiful run through by Smithy. He times the offside trap beautifully through the goalkeeper. And I tell you, an old goalkeeper would have saved that with his hands. This goalkeeper, it's all about legs nowadays. Where are your hands, keeper? You don't have any. That's what I love about these new goalkeepers. Shoot the ball along the ground. You can't miss. Look, if it's on target, it's going in. Sammy Smith taking the plaudits from the Wrexham fans. Beautiful. 2-0 up. 75 minutes coming up. Wherever you are in the world, sign up to this channel, get in the family, like, subscribe, hit all notifications, and be with us. But you've now got 15 minutes plus added time to enjoy the rest of the game. You can file your nails. You don't need to bite them anymore. Goals are in the bag. You can't see Burton getting 2 now, can you? Hey, Cambridge did, but I can't see these guys getting 2. So enjoy the last 15 minutes of this match and added time, and put a big smile on your face like this and enjoy what we've got. Because I tell you, I keep saying it, we got the best story in football. There ain't nothing like it. No one around the world has got a story like we have. And that's the beautiful part about this club. We're now an international club. Everybody around the world is in our family. We're one, connected by this club. And I hope you're loving it. And get ready, Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, Matt Boswell and all the guys in Melbourne. The Red Dragons are coming your way, July. Anyway, back to the game. The general, Matty James, strolling the ball forward. Max Cluas looks like a different man, full of life. The legs are pumping. Everybody's happy. Things are happening. You can't stop us. Ball comes in through and put it away over the bar. Unfortunate. Stevie Fletcher. Just a little bit too much for him to get onto, but he still directs a good header. Going to have to take a swig here. And there we go. There we go. Jeff Williams at Reading. It's 1-0 Reading. 1-0 Reading. There is now a 5-point gap between Wrexham and Wycombe. Who told you that that was going to happen weeks ago? Go watch 8 Games to Glory on this channel after this, and you'll see how the season's going to wind down, because it's happening exactly how I see it. Brilliant finish one more time by Sammy Smith. Absolutely glorious scenes. Take a rest. On comes Jack Marriott, and I tell you what, Jack's got a good 20 minutes to play. Good for his confidence. Hopefully, he gets on the end of something, and this ends up the 3-0, like I predicted, and it's a beautiful day for everybody. And look at the sun shining. And we've got minutes on the clock. And Burton are wearing out. A man down since the 10th minute. Charlie Webster off after 10. Ludicrous challenge. Ludicrous challenge. Tried to break George Dobson's leg, in my opinion. And ever since then, Burton have brought a brilliant defensive game. But the inevitable is happening. Class is permanent. Form is always there. The best things you can have, class and form, when they're on the money, when you got it rolling, like Wrexham has for the 3 years, how are you going to stop it? Burton now trying to make things happen, bringing along a couple of substitutions, but it's not going to change the day. One moment, got to take a swig. I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy guy. I hope you're a happy woman. I hope you're a happy man. I hope you're a happy boy. I hope you're a happy girl. I hope you're a happy kitty or a dog, whatever you are. Little bird standing on the roof. 2-0 up. Couldn't be better. Things are looking damn good. But Wrexham, once again, 5 points clear as it stands over Wycombe Wanderers. That is massive. We waited all season to take the chance to pounce. We're pouncing. We're literally pouncing for second. Right now, ownership. Wrexham clearing now. Ryan Barnett, beautiful little tap off. Sammy Smith, great skill over to Ryan Barnett, flowing down the wing. I tell you, this is exciting football. This is exciting football. Man, oh man, that was swashbuckling football. Beautiful stuff. That's beautiful to see. 2-0 up. Unleashing the guns. 2-0 up. Unleashing the guns. Nice to see Marriott out there too, everybody. You know, like, it's good for confidence, but also Ryan Barnett getting a bit more time in the game as well. Things are looking good. Squad's looking good. 5 points over Wycombe at the moment. I tell you, that is massive. Massive. Remember 2 years or last year? Ball over the top. Is it going to go in? I tell you what, cheeky. Nice shot from long range. Just goes over the bar. That could have been 3-0. Wouldn't that be spectacular if that had gone in? But I tell you what, Stevie Fletcher from 40 yards, and it only just goes over the bar. I'll take one more look at that. That's vision. Would Jay Rodriguez think of that? Just saying. But again, 2-0 up. Last season, promotion, similar to this, but it ended an anticlimax with 2 games left in the season. Is this going to be the same? Ask yourself. 79 minutes now. Jack Marriott racing in. Keeper clears. McComb's played a good game in net for Burton. However, the class of Wrexham has literally come through finally. And 10 on 11, I told you they would wear them down. You said they'd wear them down. We all said they'd wear them down. And they have. Longman now, left side, going on, one-on-one. Keeps the ball, goes past the defender. Gets the cross in. Yes, he does, but it goes out for a goal kick. And he hits the boards, and he's not playing hockey. Hitting the boards. Hitting the boards is a hockey term. It's when you smash the opponent in the boards. Quite physical. That's what Ryan Longman looked like right there, smashing into the boards. McComb, number 1, has the ball in the 6-yard box. Getting ready for the goal kick. Gary Bowyer, day is done. Ball now kicked out by McComb into Wrexham territory, headed back into Burton territory. It's a 1-on-1. Wrexham win the 1. He's going to be offside there unless he takes it on his own. Well done, Rathbone. Clever thinking. He takes the ball to keep the play alive. Ryan Barnett now shuttles the ball back. Not a great pass, but he does get there. He gets it back, though. One more time, give and go. Maxi Cleworth now over to the general, who's played a fantastic game today. Matty James, great game today, generalising the midfield. Brilliant performance. Ball on the left wing now. Longman back to Cleworth. Cleworth just holds it. Matty James again, looking around, surveying what's up, what's happening. He doesn't have to move too far. Well played again. Cleworth holding the ball to James. Total control right now. Burton have to watch. When you relax with the ball and you're nice and calm, you can move it around like Brazil of old, not Brazil of today. But looking great. It has shades of total football, of Holland, yeah? But Wrexham, when they play the ball and hold the ball, they look damn good. Confidence through the roof. Ryan Barnett with the throw-in now, coming into play. Doesn't have a great target. Does get a target. In the corner, deep. Barnett now, corner, coming over. Nice cross from the corner. Doesn't get in there. Repelled by Burton. And they've done well all game, Burton, for defensive play. They just haven't had too much to get up front. Again, there's a hustle and a tussle. Cleworth comes up with the ball, as does Ollie Rathbone. And that's been the name of the game. Winning the one-on-one battles, yeah? Exceptional one-on-one battles winning today. Left side of the field, Cleworth. Elliot Lee, Cleworth has the ball. Nice passing game. Stevie Fletcher comes out. He has a pass. Elliot Lee slowing the game down. Burton now, nowhere to go. Nice 1-2, doesn't come off. Cleworth still has the ball, has a shot, goes wide, high, and handsome, but still Wrexham in full control. Going back to chats, D. Scott, the knock against Steve Fletcher was that he couldn't last a full shift. Absolutely, yeah. But he seems to be proving that assumption wrong. You bet. A potential starter for next match? Why not? Absolutely. Great point, Scott. Great point. We've got another Bumblebee down on the floor. Divine Retribution. Back to see you, man. You betcha. Absolutely. See you next season. Totally. That's a Birmingham fan, yeah? By the way, guys, Divine Retribution. Great handle. See you next season, guys. Absolutely. Birmingham are going to be champions, obviously. They're champions all season long. And literally, they're a massive club. The biggest club in this league. There's no doubt about it. So, the class is permanent, yeah? Form is temporary. That applies to Wrexham and to Birmingham because look at the top 2 teams, right? Yeah? Take both teams in the 80 points right now. Birmingham, literal powerhouse, freight train. You can't stop them. And a class outfit. And Davies, the coach, can't say enough about him too. So, it's just 2 tight games. And that 3-1 at Birmingham, yeah, Birmingham deserved that win too. No doubt about it. And I'm talking the Birmingham 3, Wrexham 1. Confirming table standings, points on the board. First, Birmingham 89. Second, Wrexham 81. Third, Wickham 75. Fourth, Charlton 72. Top 3 matters only right now. 89, 81, and 75. 5 points, Wrexham over Wickham Wanderers. At this stage of the season, yep, you've watched it all season on this channel. We stuck with them. We're pouncing at the right time. And the 8 games to glory, go to it in the library. Watch that. You'll see what I'm saying. Roselle 91, we need to score as many goals as possible for the goal difference. Yeah, I tell you what, now that the game's lively, we could probably see another goal, hopefully, in the next 10 minutes. But points make prizes. And Roselle 91, got to say, 5 points above Wycombe. We need that to stay as it is. We need that to stay as it is. Sorry, 6 points. 6 points now above Wycombe as they're losing 1-0. So, as you see, the season's winding down. 89 points for Birmingham, 81 points for Wrexham, 75 points for Wycombe. 6-point gap. Massive day. Massive day. Things are changing all the time. And this is what happens in a game of football. Wrexham now trying to one over the top now, going forward. The game is live again. Nice coverage by the defence. Jack Marriott's not giving it up. He's running, and power to him. He gave it everything. Great effort by Jack Marriott. Running, fighting for the cause. It's turning into a real battle now. It's an interesting battle. Yeah, Phil J. Weston. I'm keeping everything crossed. You know it. We want this to settle as it is, yeah? Today, we could be literally walking out 6 points above Wycombe. Yes, Wycombe has a game in hand. But as I've said all season long, I'd sooner have the games to not play and the points in the bank already assured. So I don't want to have games in hand. I want the points in the bank. And right now, Wrexham sitting 6 points ahead. Should Wycombe continue that bad form? And I told you they were going to drop points, didn't I? Go back and have a look at the pre-games, the last couple of pre-games. You know what we're talking about. You predicted it too. A lot of you guys predicted the bad form for Wycombe would be their undoing, as we've covered on this show. Ball goes through. Now, here we go. Is this the time? Get in there, my son. Get in there. Jack Marriott. Absolutely. 3-0. Thank you, soccer gods. One more time. Perfect prediction. And Jack Marriott gets on, gets a goal. Beautiful. Now, got to say, Roselle 91, your goal difference, there's another one for you. Hey, I tell you. And then fans are living the dream right now. Man, oh man, what a game. What a game. Ball over the top. Great ball over the top. Defender misses it. Jack controls it. Takes a bumble. It wasn't the cleanest shot, but it's the bobble that takes it past the keeper. Watch carefully. Dig in this, my brother. Oregon, USA. How you doing? It was a bobble that beats the keeper. It wasn't the cleanest shot. Look at the keeper. He's so pissed off. The keeper's so pissed off. Yes, Phil J. Weston, Nanda Baltax gets in there. Wow, 3-0. Wham, bam, thank you. Yes, we have got the scoreline. Goal difference looking good. 6 points over Wycombe. What a day. And it's early in the morning. And it's earlier for some other people like Scott and Adrienne on the West Coast there. Yeah. One in BC, Vancouver. One in Bellingham, Washington. And the Burton fans are leaving the nest. The Bumblebee fans are emptying. They're leaving. They've seen enough. And good on them for coming out. Yeah, good on them for coming out. 3-0, though, I tell you. Things are going really well today. The rest of the league will now start surveying what just happened. This is an earthquake moment in the promotion battle. Wrexham, 6 points above Wycombe. 6 points above Wycombe. This is an earthquake moment in League One promotion battle right now. Doesn't mean anything. Nothing's confirmed, but it's a big push. It's a big move. And can you imagine the confidence swirling around the players right now? Even on the field right now, they know what's going on. They can feel what's going on. It's a special moment. It's an earthquake. Well collected by Arthur Okonkwo. One more time. Keep it down. Kick, tick, tick, tick. Now we can waste the time. Well done, Arthur Okonkwo. He's had another great performance. Not going to say nothing about what's happening on his side of the game. Let's not jinx anything, but a great second half. Commend the coach for making the changes, yeah. Takes the captain off. Brings on Ryan Barnett. Great play. Takes Dobson off. Brings on Ryan Elliott. Great play. You got to say the coach has got it good. Right down the wing now. Ball in the middle. Still alive. Keeper gets it. Did it go out? I think it went out. Should be a corner. And McComb's not happy again. Keeper's having a frantic attack at the referee. Not happy. But hey, when you're losing 3-0, you're never going to be happy. There you go, Di. 3-0, son. And everybody, you check out. Could be 1, could be 2, could be 3. Yeah? Jeff Williams reporting at Reading. Reading 1-0 and Wycombe going all out for the equaliser. 5 minutes left. Thank you, Jeff. Everybody, we owe Jeff a big hand of applause, as we do with Phil J. Weston and everybody else. But today, we've got to say round of applause for Jeff Williams for keeping us in tune at Wycombe. And Jeff Williams, is a big Wrexham fan. Corner coming in now, into the box. Great corner. And headed over the bar. Maxi Cleworth punching the air. And you know he's saying, I could have got that down better. Again, massive moment in League One. 8 minutes at a time. I told you there was going to be a bag load. Indeed, there is. 8 minutes more excitement. 8 minutes more entertainment. 8 minutes more fun. Don't forget, we're going to kick into the post-game after this. Boy, I tell you, what a great day. Isn't this the moment to be alive? Yeah? Woohoo! Yes, it is. Squeaky bum time. We're alive at the end of the season for the third year, back-to-back. We're going for promotion, back-to-back. 3 years, trot. Not many teams do that. Like I say, best story in football. Like, subscribe, join this family, because I tell you what, we're growing. Everybody has fun here, and we're all one. Digging this in Oregon in the house. Just woke up, turn on the game, and we are winning. Life is good. Yeah, 3-0, brother. I tell you what, we have a lot of guys tune in late, and they wake up and they're like, oh, my life. And somebody, please remind me, somebody emailed me or said something the other day. They had a dream and dreamt that Wrexham lost 6-0 against Cambridge and woke up that it was 2-2. Somebody out there, I forget the name right now. Anyway, game closing down, 91 minutes. And 91 great minutes. I got to tell you, what a fantastic game. Lewis Brunt has been exceptional. Who is your man of the match today, guys? Who is your man of the match today? Who really did it for you, man of the match? You decide the man of the match today. Elliot Lee now, left side of the field, gives it to the general. A tic-tac, passes back to Elliot Lee. Wrexham now totally in control. Beautiful slide ball. Not going to make it too much on there, Elliot Lee. Nice idea. But things are looking good. Now, just to throw this to you, and I always say if, because we can't jinx anything, yeah? But, yeah, big up to Di. Well done, mate. Well done. Big thanks to Jeff. Great commentary, Steve. Thank you, sir. And off to catch some rays. Yes, mate. Get in the sun. Well done for being there again, Di. But here we go. It's winding down. 6 minutes to play. Will we get another goal? I promised you 1 in the last 10. We just got it. I promised you 3 for the game. We got it. But I tell you, are we going to get another one? Are we going to get that 4th elusive goal? And I tell you what, we get another goal, our goal differential will be exactly the same as Wycombe on 28. Pray that the game, Reading 1, Wycombe 0, stays the way it is. Pray it does. Stevie Fletcher, man of the match. You know what? That's a good call, because we were not at the races in the first half. So you're looking at a second half a clinical second half performance by anybody. So Stevie Fletcher, yeah, definitely. Stevie Fletcher in the mix for man of the match, no doubt about it, yeah. Burton now looking to come forward. It's a nice thought that they would want to come forward, and I assure you this, they're probably going to be having a tough time in training this week, as they have for weeks. But when you're 21st in the league, how you think you're going to come to Wrexham, drop a man, and walk out with even getting a goal? And I didn't see him getting the goal, yeah? So let's hope that stays the way for Arthur's sake. But again, 6 points clear over Wycombe. The game winding down. The sun is shining beautifully. It's one of those days. It's one of those earthquake moments in League One promotion this season. Enjoy the moment. It really does confirm nothing, but it certainly makes a massive dint in Wycombe and their aspirations of promotion. Well saved. Ball keeps alive. Wrexham now. Excellent play, tic-tac-toeing in front of their own defence. Nice siding tackle. Could have been called, but you know what? Clean as a whistle by that man, Lewis Brunt. Brilliant performance. Roselle 91, Nanda Botek, step-by-step to the Premier League. Yahoo! Nanda Botek's brilliant, mate. Nanda Botek says, as you can see, step-by-step to the Premier League. You know, that's what everybody's talking about. Keep going up, but that costs lots of dollars. Burton now in Wrexham's penalty area, winning a corner from the throw-in. It's quickly into the Grim plays right, so we're going for promotion. We are all the sheep. I love that. Funny bugger. We are Wrexham AFC, and we're going to beat this league. Absolutely. Love it, love it, love it. Jeff Williams at Reading. Frantic action, but 1-0. 2 minutes to go. Frantic action at Reading. Cross everything. Don't bite your nails, guys. Frantic action at Reading. Corner coming in. Burton. Get it in the box. It's lively. It's still alive. Man on the edge of the box tries, but it's kicked out. Ryan Longman. And you got Jack Marriott one-on-one, but he won't get there. But well done for Jack Marriott racing out to try get that one. Yes. Grim plays man of the match, probably between Smith and Longman for me. Right on, right on. Smith, Longman, Fletcher, they're all coming in. All done at Reading. It's 1-0 to Reading. There you go, guys. Celebrate, celebrate. 6 points guaranteed in the bag. What a massive day. What a massive day. It was 3 points before this. You can have your game in hand, Wickham. Quite respectfully, you probably won't win that game in hand, and the 6 points stays as it is. Earthquake moment. Thank you, Jeff Williams, my son. Excellent. What a man. What a member of this family. If you're not part of this family, like, subscribe, hit all notifications, join us, be with us. 3-0 on the day. Wrexham lose at Wickham. Sorry, Wickham lose at Reading. Getting a little above myself here. Can't you tell? I'm excited. What a great day. What a great day. Again, thanks, Jeff Williams. Great stuff. Wickham lose. They may well have tried to kick everything at Reading, and it goes Reading's way. 1-0 on the day. Beautiful. Wrexham winding it down. The general puts the ball over the top. Brilliantly played. Jack Marriott going in there again. Tries to battle away. Keeps battling away. Keeps battling away. Ryan Barnett now left side of the field. He's battling away for the ball and knocks it out of play. Well done, forwards, for defensive play. Excellent. Everybody is working their nuts off in his second half. The first half was not what this is. Second half, Wrexham came to the plate, delivered. Absolutely delivered. No doubt about it. And you know what? The red card didn't really factor too much apart from help burn energy out of Burton Albion's players. Great battle there. Maxi Cleworth one-on-one now. Doesn't give any quarter. Staying with his man. Give it to Wrexham. They're 3-0 up, but they're playing like it's 3-0 down. They're literally playing like every second counts and we've got to get the ball and we've got to get a goal. Absolute effort. Commend them. Crowd's totally alive. 3 goals. Once we get one, we'll get more. We did. Great day. Great day. Absolutely. One more goal, please. That's from Nanda Botax. I tell you what, let's have another goal. Let's have another goal. It'll have to be within the next 30 seconds, but I tell you what a day. And thank you, everybody, for being here. You make this channel what it is. You're the superstars. Without you, there's nothing. You make it. Free kick in, Burton Albion, and Arthur Okonkwo comes, claims, takes it down, wastes a couple of seconds because we can. Still hasn't got up, just getting up, taking his time, lethargically throws it out, and there you go. Done. On the day, 3-0 on the day. I tell you what, everybody, wear this one. And Nanda, it's probably about 8 o'clock where you are right now. You're made for a lovely evening. Hey, our day is just beginning because it's morning, and wherever you are around the world, I hope you enjoyed this game again. Stevie Fletcher made a massive impact when he came on. I tell you, who is your player of the match? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Your player of the match. We're sticking around. I'm going to have a little swig, but I tell you, massive day, massive day. Numbers on the boards. Hey, Wrexham, 6 points ahead of Wickham Wanderers for the first time this season. And Ryan Reynolds was at the Stoke Keras enjoying every wonderful moment in the beautiful sun in North Wales, near the Denbigh area that I know very well. So everybody in Denbigh? Yeah. Like that, I know Denbigh. North Wales, love the place, can't get enough of what's happening now. The fairy tale continues, and everybody's on a great page. Jack Marriott coming on, getting his goal. I tell you what, that's going to do nothing but good for him. Yeah, goal number 6 on the season. Been a long time coming. Remember, he broke the leg. He's come back. And everybody to a man on that field. I tell you what, the unity within Wrexham is absolutely massive. You can have your team spirit and team chemistry, but the unity within Wrexham, and looking at the fourth wall, even every part of the ground, but especially right now, they're focusing on the fourth wall. Every man and woman and boy and girl on their feet applauding the Red Dragons. It's fantastic. What a day. What a day. Yes, we get the 3 points. Yes, it's 6 points above Wycombe. And yes, Wycombe have a game in hand. Yes, you can have that game in hand. But on the day, 3-0. Smith on 74, Fletcher 71, Smith 74, and Marriott 87. Bang, bang, bang. 3 late goals. And I did say, once we get that first goal, it's going to explode. And it did. And we exploded with 3 on the day. Just going back to the chat, guys, got it, because that's who the superstars are. Phil J. Weston writes, Wrexham win, Wycombe lose. It's all going our way today. I'm off to put the lottery on while our luck's in. Fella, good luck on that. I'll sprinkle some pixie dust on it for you. And you got a winner, my friend. Big up to you, Phil J. Weston. Always a good thing to see you there. And just like the guys walking around the field right now, everybody, when you do eventually get out there, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy what you're doing. But I tell you what, enjoy being part of this show, because I enjoy being part of your family. Jay's channel, had to pop in, missed the stream, but watch the game. Clean sheet, lads. I tell you what, we're going to be talking about the post-game here for quite some time. Jay's channel, no worries about that. Digging this, great game. Thanks for having me. See you next one. Come back late again if you have to, Digging this. But you know what? Because if we do and we're goals up, you'll be happy. We'll be happy, and we'll still be going up. So how about that one? You know what? And I tell you what, Grim Plays writes, goal differential, Wrexham 27, Wycombe 28. So proud of the Wrexham players. Going to the boards here. Percentages, Wrexham attacks 70%, Burton 29%. 24 shots from Wrexham, 5 on target, 3 from Burton, 2 on target. Tackles, 7-6 in favour of Burton. Interceptions, 6-6. Not so bad. Wonderful game, though. Passes, 86%. Wrexham, 61% for Burton, as you would expect. Burton under pressure most of the game. Key passes, 16 key passes by Wrexham. Discipline, 1 yellow card for Wrexham, 2 for Burton, and also Carta Roja, the red card for Brewster on 10 minutes. Oh, I tell you, is he going to regret that? Is Gary Bowyer, their coach, going to give him what for after the match? It was a terrible tackle. Terrible, terrible. So, looking at the game, we're in the post game. I tell you what, on the day, I'm going to talk and write the game as it was. But before we move on, again, big thank you to everybody in the chat. You guys make this what it is. You guys pump me up. You guys make things work. Without you, there's nothing. Nada. Nadamente. Nothing. So you make it all happen. But we're going through the game. The game first half started off, as you'd imagine, Burton putting on a good show, really coming into their own. Wrexham having a little difficulty trying to get the dictation of the game down, but eventually it would come down. They were helped along the way after 10 minutes with a horrific, really a horrific tackle on George Dobson from Charlie Webster. Charlie Webster, 5 goals on the season, but 8 cards, 7 yellow, and now a red. Terrible tackle, put Burton under the cosh for the rest of the game. I did say that they would wear down later in the game, and that's exactly what happens, as you'll hear. But give Burton Albion credit. They defended resolutely, put on a great defence, and eventually it was just the physics of the game, energy. They wore out. And late goals coming in, 71 minutes, second half. You got to say Stevie Fletcher was brought in early into the game, just before half-time, and Jade Rodriguez gets taken out. Totally changed the complexion of the game in the second half, not the first half. So much so that on 71 minutes, after relentless pressure from Wrexham all game long, Burton finally broke. But it was with a penalty, a one-on-one innocuous challenge. Sam Smith gets taken out by the keeper McComb, and the referee, after some deliberation, then gives the penalty kick, which was rifled in by Stevie Fletcher into the top corner. Wham bam, thank you, man. 71 minutes in. Beautiful, beautiful situation. Once they got the first goal, we were looking for getting more goals. It actually did happen. And then you say on 74 minutes, the second goal came along, an absolute thing of beauty. And it was what you needed, the insurance goal, just to get everybody calmed down. But bringing up the screens again, the second goal came in 74 minutes, literally ball through, well-placed pass. Sammy Smith runs on with the goalie, one-on-one, slides it to the right side of the goalkeeper, goes in just inside the right post. It's 2-1, and now everybody's in the party. Now we're relaxing, and now the game is really open. A third one would be added. Jack Marriott came on. Good to see Jack coming on after the leg break and getting some time. He comes on. Sammy Smith goes off, gives Sammy some rest time. And then you go to say Jack Marriott puts his goal in, 6th of the season, with 3-0 up, and the game would wind down. But it was an absolute great performance on the day. The fans went quiet, but then they were rapturous once we got the first goal, the second goal, the third goal. But literally 3 quick goals at the end of the second half because Burton Albion were worn out. Be patient with all these games. The patience in the first half didn't really happen, but it was wearing down them legs. Second half, you knew with the changes at half time that Phil Parkinson made, and he was thorough. He literally said, I've had enough of watching this, guys. He literally changed the lineup. Takes off James McLean. Brings on Ryan Barnett. Takes off Georgie Dobson. And that was a surprise. That was a surprise. Stevie Fletcher's in the game. And you're looking at a different complexion of a match. And the second half was that. Eventually, 3-0, Burton worn down. Great plays by Wrexham. 3-0 on the day. 6 points above Wycombe Wanderers. Absolutely massive. Going back to the chat right now. Nanda Boltux, see you all on Saturday. Well done, Nanda Boltux. I tell you what, nice to see you. Remember to subscribe. And hey, from Jakarta. So tell all your mates what's happening here and bring them all to this channel. Be part of our family. You are now. Oh, no, you're not getting away. You're not getting away. Jay's channel. Agreed. Was an even game, but second half, I'm loving this magic the Dragons have. What's the number we need to guarantee going up? Number we need to guarantee going up. You can't guarantee that number right now. But what I can tell you is if you watch 8 Games to Glory, you'll get the answer there fully. What I will say briefly is that 5 games to go. 15 points for Wycombe means that they can only go to 90. So the magical number right now, if you want it, is 91 points. Wrexham reached 91 points. That's another 10 from the next 15. Wrexham go 91 points. That's the number. Golden. Take that to the bank because that's what it is. I'm looking at the beautiful scenes with the guys warming down in the field right now, but 91 points one more time. 81, 18, 93, 18 points. 93, correction, 93. Wycombe can go to 93 points. They got 75 points right now. They got 6 games left, 18 points. They can go to 93. So 93 would be the magic number. But that's Wycombe going perfect. They're dropping points all the way. I would say 91 should be enough. I'd say 91 is enough to do it. Absolutely. So doing the double maths and doing myself double jeopardy here, 91, I'm going with that. That would be well enough. Well enough. Jeff Williams at Reading, it was a close, and remember, Jeff was reporting live at the Majeski Stadium for Ultimate Soccer. Big up to Jeff. At Reading, it was a close-fought game. But the second half penalty was enough, and a happy day all around for Wrexham. Final score, Reading 1, Wycombe 0. Jeff, happy trails, happy travels, safe trails, safe travels. So grateful for you, what you did today. Diolch, my friend. Get home safe. You're a superstar today for me, my friend. Superstar. CP Marks, it's good to see some goals, but remember, the defense was superb today. I do believe Liverpool will host the Red Dragons at Anfield one day soon. Best story in lower leagues rising from the ashes. I love that, but it really is in my book. I mean, 3 possible promotions back to back. But Jay's channel, if it takes more than 91 points, you're on the hook for 91 shots, mate. Yeah, you know what? Wouldn't that be a party? 91 shots. Yes. Rum? Maybe rum shots. I'm not a whiskey man. I can't do the whiskey. No, I cannot do whiskey. Not a chance. I did whiskey once and I didn't like it. It made me feel like a different person. And I behaved myself, but I did whiskey once. No. Rum, any day of the week. 91 shots. Come on, let's do it. Anytime. Grim plays. Parky said Dobson has a gash and could do with some stitches, which is why they took him off. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me because I said at the time it was a leg-breaking challenge. It certainly looked like it. It certainly did. It really did. But where this one? I mean, I'm looking at the table, and
6 points difference between us and Wycombe. That you have to take in a different light. Confidence booster for Wrexham. Absolute confidence booster today. 3-0 win at home in the sun in front of the fans. You take your points difference between yourself and Wycombe from 3 points to 6 points, game in hand. Think on the other side of the equation. Wycombe lost. They're dropping points left and right. Yeah, the last 5 for Wycombe, 2 wins, 2 draws and a loss. 2 wins, 2 draws and a loss. Wycombe. They're dropping like flies. The form is dropping. I said that in the 8 Games to Glory video. Go to the library. Told you they're going to be dropping points. You said earlier they've got the hardest finish to the season. You're right. On the money. Absolutely. So collectively, we know where this is going, don't we? Yeah, we do. Now, looking again, all the other games are still going to come through, yeah? But when they get to start to play, they will see there was an earthquake today that Wrexham opened 3 to 6 points above Wycombe. The loss at Reading for Wycombe is more than a kick in the gunyons. 6 points above Wycombe. The loss at Reading for Wycombe is more than a kick in the gunyons. That's going to take this wind right out of their sails, yeah? Ever since Bloomfield left to go to higher ground, yeah? Dodds came in. That form has not been the same. We talked about that form dropping weeks and weeks and weeks ago when we played them, yeah? The form hasn't gotten any better. 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in the last 5. It's playing into our advantage. You saw it happening all week, all month, every game on this channel. Going back to the chat, guys. Grim plays going back to George Dobson and the stitches. Yeah, he wanted to carry on, talk about a dragon. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know what? George has been kicked to bits in the last few months, really, and sometimes when he hobbles around and runs around, he's carrying a knock. I tell you what, I said earlier that guys have sacrificed the body, and George Dobson, as everybody, they really have. You can think about the injuries we've had this year as well. Jack Marriott, broken leg. Paul Mullin, not getting it back together, and we're keeping him. He's a keeper. He's going nowhere. I'm the director. I'm not selling Paul. He's keeper. When the contract runs down in 2027, yep, he's my ambassador. So he stays put. Back to this chat. But yeah, George Dobson wanted to carry on. That comes in from Grim Plays. D. Scott, I predicted 88 would win second place for Wrexham 2 weeks ago and sticking with it. You know what? That's a good number to go with because as Wycombe continue to drop form, that number gets even better, doesn't it? Hey, Scott? Yeah, 88, it really does come in. I'm going by raw safety numbers on 91 right now. I've been stuck on the 90s, and literally first and second spot, normally you end in the 90s. Look for Birmingham City to go way over 100. The record is 103 points, and that's Wolves from 2012-2013 season. I'd say look for Birmingham to set a record and go to Wembley and have a great season before they get back to the Championship, because they should rightfully never, ever, ever be in this league. Grim Plays, Charlton, as I said before, will be third. You know, I'm with you. I tell you, Charlton's form recently has been very good. Nathan's got them really working well. Nathan Jones, yeah, he's got them working well. That's the Charlton coach. He's got them working well, and they've come well in the second half of the season. So, yeah, third place Charlton, yeah, you got to look at it. And can Charlton be the third team to go up? Yeah, because now we're kind of feeling that we're going to stay in second and be that team. But can you see Charlton being that team to own third for the season and then go through the playoffs as your third best team and then go into the playoffs? You really could. You really could. And you've had a look at teams that were in the top 6 for so long that are not in there now. Yeah, especially the last couple of months, the top 6 has changed drastically. Going back to the chat, D. Scott 66-29. Many are saying that Charlton is the real threat to Wrexham, taking the coveted second place automatic promotion. You know, I've got to say, Wrexham is 9 points above Charlton right now. Charlton play today, it could be 6 points. They are a threat. They are a threat because should they win, they equal Wycombe's 75. So, yes, you're absolutely right. They could become that threat. Wycombe has been the threat to second for us for so long all season. Charlton could well be that team moving through. 5 games to go, anything's possible. 15 points to really change things up. But for that to happen, Wrexham need 2 losses in the final 5. Just a thought there. CP Marks, how many go-ahead goals and game-winning goals has Fletcher scored for the Reds Dragons this season? Does anyone know this? 6. He's got 6 on the season. And his points haul as well is what has really elevated us to this position. We did a feature on Fletch probably about 5 or 6 shows ago. But his goals and his goals per minutes lead this team, per se, on game winners, because he's got about 5 on it. And this one here, it wouldn't be the winning game per se, but it was the insurance market today. So another important goal. So I say he's got 5 winners and 6 with the insurance market today. And going back, like I say, a few shows ago, we actually focused on Stevie Fletcher and the impact that he has. And it's not just the goals, it's how he leads the line. He takes the abuse and uses the body, holds the play, gets you up the field, has that experience and know-how how to make it happen, know how to find you, or know where to be for you to find him with the cross or the pass or even a rebound. So it's that great experience. But don't forget the Scotsman, great international with Scotland as well. Really a top career, a top player all through, but a top professional. Yeah, absolutely. Going back to the chat, Jay's channel. Cheers again for a great stream and conversation. Need to log off and head out with the family. Jay's channel, have a super day, my friend. And we've been in touch with a few other streamers recently too, but you have a wonderful day with the family. And remember, family is everything. This family is a big family. It's your family. Your own family, that's a special family too. Get out in the sun and enjoy, my friend. Thanks for coming in again. Love having you. Spread the word about this live commentary and this channel to the best of your buds. Cheers, my friend. Going back to D. Scott. When I predicted, yes, I got that one. Sorry. When I predicted Wrexham's 88 target, I also predicted Birmingham taking a run at 110 points. Interesting. Great one. You know, the record is 103 with Wolverhampton, 2012-2013. You can see Birmingham going further. I mean, 8 games to go, yeah? 24 points. They can go pretty close to like 113, 110 if they have the ride that they're on. And looking at the games that they still have, they're favourable. They're on a run. Yeah, 110. Very interesting. Wouldn't that be a lucrative bet if that rang home? But 110. Interesting. Everybody else out there, how many points is Birmingham going to get on the season? 103 is the record. I see them beating that. I really do. But yeah, and D. Scott again, not even the Blues fans are calling for that. You know, it's interesting when your own team's going for something and you know they're doing well. You're sometimes probably like us when we're not jinxing the P word, or like today, Arthur Okonkwo getting a shutout. I don't jinx the shutout during the match. You know that, you see that, and everybody knows that. But yeah, the Blues fans are probably a little bit respectful, not calling that out because they don't want to jinx anything. Maybe that's what it is, yeah. But got to say, on the day, Wrexham have a tough first half, but they bring it. They bring it in the second half. 3-0, 3 late goals, 71 minutes, 74 minutes, and tell you what, it took the edge off. Took the edge off when that second goal went in, and then the third goal supplied by Jack Marriott coming on, getting loads of time. And confidence is booming at Wrexham. I tell you what, Ryan Reynolds was there, nice and politely, professionally, just applauding his team like an emperor. Emperor Reynolds. No Rob McElhenney. No, the king wasn't there today. But Pickle Kisser, back to you. Charlton still have to play Wrexham and Wycombe. It won't be easy for them. Another great point. That Charlton game coming up for us is what I perceive as one of the tougher games still to come for us. No doubt about it. For them, though, for Charlton, yeah, they got Wycombe. Last game of the season, Charlton-Wycombe. That might just kill Wycombe. And it might just elevate Charlton to where they need to be. So great point, Picklecus, absolutely on the money. That absolutely could be it. That absolutely could be it. Man of the match. Going to delay this for a couple of seconds, but we've had a few people coming in for the man of the match. And again, we have to thank Jeff Williams out there at the Majeski Stadium one more time for keeping us up to date all the way. And when the penalty came through, We were live on the scene, so thanks again, Jeff, for keeping us informed for the 1-0 win for Reading over Wycombe at the Majeski Stadium. Reading, back at you. Grim plays. There is one thing that tickles me. Every time we have got promoted, every time we have got promoted, the team fans in the higher league said when Wrexham comes to our league, they'll get a rude awakening. Championship saying it too. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting. I think there's a fair measure of jealousy, just common jealousy against Wrexham per se sometimes, whereby they see the superstars we have as owners. And who doesn't like a superstar owner, right? But they see our owners, they see where we're going, and maybe it's just common jealousy. And I don't mean that as a bait or to be rude. I just think that's a psychological thing, because football banter, we tease each other with banter from team to team per se. That's part of it. It's part of the psyche, the ecology of the game, the fans' game. It's part of the traditions. But, you know, why would they be pissed off? Maybe they're worried. Maybe they see this freight train coming from North Wales. It's been coming for 3 years. It was in the National League. Eventually destroyed it. It was in League 2. Got out of that. Runners up. We're runners up now in League 1. When you see that kind of action with the team moving through and they don't seem to have too many hiccups, they have a fair amount of losses, but not too many, but a great amount of wins and not so many draws. So it's a success. A success for me through the season is when I look at your wins and your draws and your losses, and I say on a 46-game season, just to give you an example, if you won 20 games, yeah, and you drew 16 and you lost 10, I'd say that's a pretty decent season. But you had a few draws that literally were games that you didn't get it over the line. Now, when you have, say, 28 wins, 29 wins, and less draws, you're more of a team that's threatening. But the point doesn't change. If you have 3 promotions back to back, people watching you are either going to love what's happening, not like what's coming their way, or be a little jealous at the same time. So I think you've got the old human psyche at work there. And like I say, football fans love to tease each other, love to abuse each other, love to insult each other at times. I guess it's just part of the human nature, this human psyche within football. That's what I'm saying on that one. But the promotion angle, I think we have lots to discuss in the off-season. A lot. There's going to be a lot of shows coming that I tear the squad to shreds and add what I think needs to be had. One of the great points brought out today was the playmaker situation with Wrexham. That's something that I've been looking at all season. Today you saw the playmaker, Matt James, the general, as I termed him, the general today, because when you look at play throughout the year, Matty James's play throughout the middle is very instrumental, very clever. He reads the game like a general. And if you notice with his ball play, the passing, it's clean. It's direct. It hits the target. It's accurate. It's very calming. He's got a very calming feel when he's on the ball. And what that does for the other players is calm them down too. You get Matty James on the ball, you get the ball start to be played around. That's what you saw in the second half. It was slow poking football in the first half. They watered the field in the second half. There was more zip to the play. The legs were pumping. They weren't walking like in the first half. 2 substitutions coming in. Yes, and Phil Parkinson cracked the whip at half-time. The goals came. Burton wore down. 3 goals later, with 6 points ahead of Wycombe. It's a fantastic day. Fantastic day. If you were looking at next season, though, like I say, look towards the off-season, where I bring some shows about how we create and get ready for a different league. Should Wrexham be promoted at all? Because I don't jinx anything. Wrexham fans down in Australia, remember, Wrexham is coming down your way, neck of the woods. Melbourne, Australia, July this year. Just reading here in the chat again, guys. And again, fantastic game. Fantastic game. This red card did decide the flow in the first half. But it was Wrexham's cracking the whip in the second half that utilised that extra space that they were not utilising in the first half. And don't forget, key to the game, Stevie Fletcher coming on early in the first half, 36 minutes, and then 2 big substitutions in the second half. Ryan Barnett came on, put some lovely crosses through, and obviously Jack Marriott came into play later as well. And Stevie Fletcher coming on with Ryan Barnett. Going back to Grim Plays, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but would it be hilarious if we do get to the championship? Don't want to be presumptuous, and then get automatic promotion to the Prem. My life. Oh, my life. You know, I'm going to tell you 2 things. I love it. Grim's Plays. 3 promotions, if it happens, not being presumptuous, like yourself. It's presumptuous, I should say, like yourself. Hee. If it happened, man, oh man, wouldn't that be something bloody special? But it's the only worry I have is it's financial. It's financial. I've seen so many teams go up and then go straight back down. Look at how many League One teams used to be in the Premier League, and they're all below us, apart from Birmingham. There's quite a few ex-Premier League teams in League One. I don't want to be one of them teams. Eventually, teams go up, teams go down. The greats don't get relegated. Like, you know, you're looking at teams like Everton, haven't been relegated in a very long time, yeah? Arsenal haven't been relegated in a very long time. Liverpool in a very long time. I could go on. But a lot of clubs have been, and they go up and down like yo-yos. So it would be amazing to if get into the Championship and get another promotion into the Premier League. I think if that happened, the whole world is talking about Wrexham, even in a better light. Financially is the big question. Can they hold that? And I say, with the ownership what we've got and the billionaire promoters wanting to step up, it's an amazing thought. And I also think about the Stoke Keras. The ground would have to change somewhat too, because if you get to that stage, you are going to get more people interested in your product, and they want to come to your stadium to get a game live. So I think as you go up those elevations, financial is the biggest ticker. That's the one thing that will kill or make this happen. And I think financially, Wrexham projectingly moving forward, especially with the new directors, the 4 new directors joining the club, and the American influence hitting Wrexham can only be good. And I tell you now, I got a phrase. It's rude. It's rude. Now, if you're a lady, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to tell you my phrase about Americans and how they do sports. My phrase. No one else says it. Americans and sports are big boobs and apple pie. Because if they get their hands on your product, they will promote it like nobody else, and they will make you a success, and they will put everything out there on the shop window and promote it like nobody can. So I'm quite happy with the 4 new directors coming in and the American ownership, per se, of the club, because like I say, boobs and apple pie, man, only the Americans can get it done. Only them. And they get it done. So that way's financially, connections. We've even got connections with UEFA, with Michael, the director upstairs right now at Wrexham AFC. So we're looking like a big club moving forward. So we're looking like a Premier League club of the future moving forward. So that's set in place. Then you've got the players to come on as well, which you'll pick up over time. And if you look at Wrexham itself, it has no problem attracting teams, players. We pluck players away from teams. As you go up, we're going to be plucking more players away from bigger teams. So the teams that came to Wrexham, we look at their players, we see what we like, and eventually, if they do damage in the league, we go get them. It might be the same league, it might be one league above, but the players that came into Wrexham are those thus players. And moving forward, moving higher in the league, hey, it's a lovely thought. I tell you, it's a beautiful thought. And the only thing I would say is, you all know I am not a fan of VAR. I love the beautiful game. I love being able to rip the referee, but not be sure, because we don't have the VAR. The real football essence of the beautiful game is the human element. The human element is football. You put a machine in there, it makes it change. I'm not a fan of VAR, but I can accept it. I can work with it. But for beautiful entertainment, you don't need that technology. All you needed is goal line technology. That is all you need is goal line technology. So, yes, I'd love to see us get there. It's a dream, dream, dream. We've got to get out of this one first. Yes, I know. I'm not jinxing it. I'm not. And you got to get through the championship. Tough league. Tough league. Some great teams in that league. Leeds United, they're one. Tough league. Tough league. But hey, it's worth thinking about. It's worth thinking about. Going back to the chat. CP Marks, AO, for man of the match, jealously will always show itself. Wrexham has great ownership. That demonstrates patience and new to hire great football people. Have a great day to all Wrexham fans. On the money, CP Marks. Give yourself a pat on the back, mate. Perfectly put. Perfectly put. You couldn't say it any better. Absolutely brilliant, my friend. Thanks for being here. Enjoy your day. Spread the love. Get as many people in here as you can. And remember, hit all the notifications. Like, subscribe, be part of the family if you're not already. Get with us. Thanks for being here, man. D. Scott, back at you. D. Scott 6629. Another great show, Stevie. Thank you, my man. Signing off. Now looking forward to your next pre-game show. Thank you, big fella. Enjoy your West Coast. And right now, it's probably 7 in the morning on the West Coast in Vancouver. It's 8 o'clock here, Mountain Time, Alberta. And Alberta's a fine place, let me tell you. One more thing. Why not 4 in a row? Ipswich did it last year. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Let's say, it's a beautiful thing to happen, but I don't jinx it. I will talk it as it happens. Absolutely, like this one, the third time I've actually talked the third promotion in a row. But I got to say, can it happen? It probably can. It probably can. But at the end of the day, we have got a look on the board. I tell you what, right now, Birmingham and the rest of the guys, they're going to start their games pretty soon. Very soon, actually. And we're going to take a quick look. Remind you, Wrexham winning 3-0 on the day. 3 late goals in the second half against Burton Albion. Wrexham now 6 points over Wycombe Wanderers. Wrexham own second. Wycombe own third. Wycombe has a game in hand. Wrexham has 6 points over Wycombe, but I'd sooner have the 6 points. I don't want a game in hand. At this stage of the season, you need the points. You need the points. Looking at the boards, though, we're going to bring it up on the games. I'll let you know who's playing today. If you didn't know already, going to go for my overview shot. One more time. There we go. Okay, games have kicked off already, and we'll let you know what's going on there right now. Want to open this up? Just give me a second, guys. 1 second. There we go. Oh, I'm going to hold this on my hand. Got a little flapper here. Look at that. There we go. You can see what I can see. Woohoo! So the game's going off so far on the day. Reading 1, Wycombe 0, and it was a penalty. I'll tell you what, everybody in the Wrexham family loves it, loves it, loves it, because we are beating them now 6 points clear. Got a little bit of an issue here. Something's not working proper. I'm going to clear this right off, guys. Give me a second here. Sometimes technology needs a kick up the bum. Just kicks it up the bum with a little restart. And here we go. Thank you very much. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. Technology let us down, but you know what? One thing you learn. Technology works for you. You don't work for technology. Okay, scores on the doors. As I said, Reading 1, Wycombe 0, Wrexham 3-0 on the day over Burton Albion. All the games kicking off, and we do have a score. We'll get to that right now. But all the games are 0-0 so far. Stevenage, Crawley, Leighton, Wigan, Peterborough, Northampton, Birmingham, Barnsley. Go Birmingham, get the title. Come on. Huddersfield, Mansfield, Cambridge, and Shrewsbury. All bottom of the table bash. Relegation battle between Shrewsbury and Cambridge at Shrewsbury. Will it end a draw and help nobody? Bolton Wanderers Rovers 0-0. Rotherham Blackpool 0-0. Charlton Lincoln 0-0. Come on, Lincoln. And Exeter City 0. Stockport County's got a goal already after 3 minutes. Let's see who scored the goal. Carl Wooten on 2 minutes. So Stockport at the races already at Exeter. Proved to be a tough game. Will it be? But at the moment, Exeter 1-0 down at home. We'll see what happens there. So, going back to it. I'm reading an email coming in. Rafael Gonzalez from Spain. Rafael writes, Stevie, Goodo Show. Nice one. Thank you. Goodo Show. Do you think Wrexham will be in the Championship next year? You know what? Same question. Maybe you're joining in, Raphael. But yeah, I think they can. I think they can. I think at this point of the season, we waited all year, stuck with Wickham, got past Wickham. Now we've literally taken the time to seize it. Phil Parkinson has got all the changes, the tactics right, especially in this game. And I think what you're looking at now is 5 games to wind it down. Remember last year, Wrexham was an anticlimax to the end of the season, finished the season, promoted with 2 games still left to play in the season. It can happen the same way. Wickham are dropping form, like I said they would, like you said they would. They still are. Nothing's changed there. Charlton's coming on very close. But at the end of the day, yeah, I think that they can be there, but only closing this deal. And then it's getting ready for that. You're going up a massive, massive leap in quality. League 1 and League 2, there's a jump from League 2 to League 1. But from League 1 to the Championship, it's a bigger jump. The quality is a lot higher. You've got some really good players in the Championship. You've got some big clubs. You've got some money clubs that probably should be in the Premier League. So the planning is survival for next year. Get into the Championship, plan the survival. That's what it takes. But to get there, I think, yes, we really now can start to look at it. Not to arrogantly look at it, but look at it this way. Wrexham have played a great match, every match, all season long. They've had a fantastic season. Not too much has gone wrong. There have been injuries, but not bad suspensions. At the end of the day, it's been a slog. But you only get there when the quality rises above to keep you above the rest of the chase-in pack. That's exactly what Wrexham has done. With this squad, however, we go up a league. I don't think this squad could survive in the Championship and finish second. I really don't. In fact, I'll tell you, it won't. It can't. Things have to change drastic. Team has to change immensely. Players that you love to watch, you'll not be able to watch because they won't be the starting players. So once you think about moving up just one more division, which is the biggest jump we'll have had, from National League to League 2 was a jump. League 2 to League 1 was a bit more of a jump. League 1 to the Championship, that's the biggest jump we'll ever get. And rightfully so. So if we get there, we've got a hell of a lot of preparation to do. Players have got to come in. We've got to cement. We've got to get the chemistry going. And you've got to do all that while there's a pre-season tour happening as well. Don't forget, Ryan, Rob, they promote this team all around the world. That's how they're making the bucks. That's how they're selling, how they're promoting, how they're building this. But it doesn't help Phil Parkinson build his team. Because if you're always on the road, rumbling, moving, there's no back in the training ground, back at home, time on the board, time on the videos, time with the players. You don't get that when you're on the road. So it makes gaining another promotion, per se, if we go up another year, it makes gaining promotion out of the Championship to the Premiership all that much tougher. So there's a lot of things and a lot of nuances that have to be working in place and have to be in place. Back onto the board. This coming in now. This is Mike Jones coming out of Wales. Mike says, great commentary, Steve. I hear your passion. Where do you get it? That's a bit of a question. Where do I get the passion? Listen, to end this, I'll leave this with a private little story to run this one down. But as I do, if you're just joining in, Charlie Webster gets the card on 10 minutes. Halftime 0-0. Halftime, Phil goes berserk. Halftime, 2 players come on. Stevie Fletcher being one of them. Ryan Barnett being the other. Things start to change. 71 minutes, Sammy Smith wins a penalty. We go a goal up. 74 minutes in, Stevie Fletcher gets a goal. Jack Marriott comes into play. He gets a goal late in the game, 85, 86 minutes, and it's done 3-0. That's the story of the game. But where do I get the passion? Well, I'll tell you straight up and truth. As a little boy, I was pushed in front of the TV screen, black and white TV screen, when football matches were on. I can remember probably being in diapers and watching football in the screen. And from there, then I went out and literally was brainwashed by football, and I still am in a good way. I got into playing it, and I'm not going to say myself about anything, but I was connected with Port Vale for a while and a few other clubs. So that's all I'll say with that. Now, I was not Maradona, and after breaking 2 legs, it does you in. And that's what happened. But the passion and the coaching, obviously I got into coaching as well, titles as well. Not going to get into it. But the passion has always been there, because a few games ago I said, I'm a soccer disciple and you're soccer disciples. And that's what it is. I've lived this match, this game, all my life. Every match to me is like Elvis Presley used to say, when he used to sing his songs and get the crowd going, he would want the band and everybody else accompanying him to try and make it like it was the first time they'd ever sung that song, so the crowd got the most out of it. For me, that's what I get out of every game. It's like it's the first time I'm watching a match. Every match is different. It's like there's a lot of beautiful things in the world, but a football match is a beautiful thing. And when you're watching a beautiful thing, every one of them is different. It's never the same. But when you've seen a lot of beautiful things in similar circumstance, you get it. You feel it. I feel the ball fly through the air when I'm watching it. My brain inside is like spiraling. The eyes are like spinning. And I'm watching the ball going, yeah, I can see that. But that's me watching the ball. When I played, I still kick a ball around. When I'm slicing the ball or kicking the ball, it curves. So the passion is the ball. The passion is the plays. The passion is the players. The passion is the fans. The passion is the songs. The passion is the sun shining on a wonderful green grass field, not artificial. I don't like artificial fields. They're not good for your knees. Lots of ACLs get torn through that sort of stuff, MCLs as well. Grass, rarely, yeah? But I love the way it bounces on grass, and I love the whole social event. And also the competitive nature, because there's always something on the line. So the passion for me is who I am. It's always been there. It won't ever leave me until someone puts the lid on top of me. And even then, when I go to the next universe, I'm still going to have that passion because it's in my soul. And I literally am born for this. I love it. And I hope you do too. I really do. So there's what I'm saying, is that's where it comes from, Mr. Jones. That's where the passion comes from. It will always be there. And as we run down this season, you'll see next year that I'll be just as passionate, just as crazed for this team, but I keep it together, and I hope you enjoy what we do. I really do. How's that mic doing for you right now, Grim Plays? Just let me know. Stuttering, I was probably too close on it. But sometimes we do get a little bit of line feedback where it will buffer. Sometimes it happens, but that's what I'm saying there. But anyway, everybody in the chat, thank you very much for being there. It was a blast. I really had a blast. This game did go to plan. 3-0 on the day. It was a chase to the line, the red card included. But we had a great referee doing it as well. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Grim Place. We had a great referee running the game, literally. And when I said once we got that first and the second goal, now you can relax and enjoy the rest of that match. Didn't you enjoy it even more once the second goal was scored, the insurance marker? You just sat back, kicked back, and said, it's done. It's done. And as you can see, the light is breaking on this side of the planet. Yes, that window that the light normally shines not through is light. It's shining through. It's 8:14 in the day. I'm going to cut it down, shut it down, and say thanks, everybody, really. Get ready for the pregame. Wigan Athletic on the road. DW Stadium. That's the next place we're going. It's going to be an interesting match. Recently on the road, we've been doing good. But 6 points ahead of Wycombe Wanderers right now is what I will leave you with. Yes, you can have your game in hand, Wycombe, but Wrexham are 6 points ahead. And right now, worldwide Wrexham fans, if you're joining for the first time, remember, like, subscribe, join our family. But 6 points ahead right now. We have never had a more comfortable position all season long. It is not to be taken for granted. It is to be battled for until the final whistle on the 46th game at the end of this season. There are 5 games to go. Second spot is not guaranteed. The wheels should not be falling off this. But you can't rule out what football fate is all about, which keeps us into it and keeps us interested each game. So get on with your day. Thanks for being here. The 6 points is a beautiful thing right now. It was a nervy game, but we came through. I know everybody worldwide is going to be happy with this. Wigan is the next one. And after that, it's just 4 more games. And remember one thing. Last year's promotion finished as an anticlimax. Will this one? I tell you, will this one? Ask yourself, will this one? It could do. But I'll say this much as I gaze around just to check the chat. Thanks, everybody. It's been a blast. But get on with your day. 3-0 on the day. I'm loving it. I tell you what, I can't get enough.